This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Hi Boadu TV, yema mu nyina akwa ba so. Na former Deputy Minister of Finance, Honorable Abena Asare Dela. Na Kevin Taylor was seen in Santoma no, ntoma we seen pasa. Also ono ni Ofori Atta sesa time no Ofori Atta deputy, ono Ofori Atta na haircut, eno mu sensan contract, no mu dia manfo sika no. Ena wakoso da kwotena ai public account committee so. Ana wonya no bisa NDC for questions. Ofori Atta ye no utimi bisa no. Utimi kan anim. Madam Yedin eno wi no oswa de kogu o chehene so kebanya botere nya botere o chehene dia de bia no fa ya no o chehene de kabi no no be kana asem na China war a she wo kuma asem Kevin Taylor say de na o si jail no because social materials come de ekrampa ene senia ejane hye no main entrance no bia fa che say exit bia ni wo fire exit bia ni wo behwe kra fire extinguisher bia ni wo ne nyina Kevin na fire da fa ho ana o say sa the last sky hwan bi na o de tabo koto LGBTQ we no o say o sa kwa no eke o so eke
we sa abrewa o sa abesriwa o sa die we minim so abrewa o sa die yo we on na na Ofori Atta deputy for 8 years dia course nyina onim. Now, how can we allow such a person to be sitting there? Now, about your fiance shoebox. I don't understand. You, why are you saying I have to say to Mr. Hey, yeah, Obia or ya crom for Ghana. Then how can you chase Ofori Atta and leave this one? Unless you are insane. Actually, Jimmy, how can you chase Ofori Atta and leave this one alone? We were in this country, and I'm going to say Ato Forsen was instructed by his boss, Setekpe, to sign a document and can Godfredamia this is Yachia and Ojele Ato Forsen. For Ato Forsen listening to his boss, taking instructions and seeing through the instructions, no. Sa Godfredamia this is Yachia no, Nina Achiano, and Ojele Ato Forsen. Way Eddie can offer a tating quasia something na onim. Now, sa amani we have now say or no obetro ni show na basa se shoebox. Shine for box no, baby a sobuno. Na basa se shine for box. Na ye jiminti. Integrity be na we wa and the on what wa or to obia no so obia ko wie sika kro no ankofo we boy we ai urade nyankopon we di 46 years pe o wa dania brewa wa ba brewa poso oyi ni brazil da ho be kume ho onyini yo 46 years or me pet the same age 46 and never bomb me age 46 I can't carry me 50 46 years who na whom ya so the woman wa twentwom wa bobrewa wa bobon to match the nufu ase abrewa so now we mo nam Ghana when the deacon of Ofori Atta 80 years otu anu wetiem na ye na wo deacon of Ofori Atta echi na we ja akwa we dan ena wujai udi Ofori Atta echi ka say Ofori Atta bokro no of finance ministry now we just shoebox way and nam Ghana so no interview nkofo we di 46 years pe onyini yo menini gina wa baga say my girlfriend no me small girl bi a che say wa bo abrewa so wa break it down. We break it down. Wa legalization 46 pe. We di bronya 46 pe e wo wiase. And so wiase we di bronya 83. We mu tete was say or no what we say obi what do you do? And I don't say me kana bodwi. I krobia nka eni abre anka wo ka wo dem. Anka wo si dross ba ko pe for 1 week na kwa shada. Wait. Na eye dan na wo ka kire me say krono aka no Ofori Atta boy we onim hu bi pa. 46 years pe 46 bronya 46 pe no wadi wade po so abrewa po so wabo abrewa wadwerega me body video chiro otwo kasa otwo okasa wabo abrewa po so se menana ay amanfregua Bible people got my bonne ma din menana amanfregua no fe ai wabo abrewa se menana amanfregua wey abrewa po so Odintuma wabobo achichide echi ntuma ahye nufu ase se na be obenya hip kakra ede nkuto afa ho na we mu tete Ghana didi nkwasi asem we di deputy finance minister for 8 years around the country we down totally we di bronya 46 pe o bronya we di wasase we so 46 pe we di Easter 46 pe Salah 46 pe ondi mbruso we di Salah bronya Easter 46 pe we hu e wiase Salah 46 pe Idil Adha we hu 46 pe Idil Ramadan Idil Fitr we di hu 46 hu more than 46 Idil Fitr now wait to work kan kwasi assembly at Ghana so na ya ma we kwan. How can we build this nation? Potential criminals, jailbirds, today are acting as if they don't know anything about what happened in Ghana. Messiah, get me the local she went to build in her hometown. Or the deputy finance minister 8 years. Or when you come for some year nine, almost at 2 man parliament. Now one with the chromo there, ye nine through a man woho. Jimmy, almost a sassika one crying, and a quiet local momo. On hene odikro omu Jimmy no mreti loko so na kokora mo de mo Jimmy chen nwan mo mara na isi sinkran enso eni brenti o 2 week na hye na o 2 week na why say Grace Jones unim Grace Jones Messiah, get me Grace Jones picture hey mo de mo nim me ohun wey poso or 2 week na share it say gra etoa or to say Grace Jones. Why unim Grace Jones? Why Conan the Destroyer? Why Conan da? So why Conan the Destroyer who Grace Jones, the original Conan the Destroyer. Or 2 week ni say 2 or to say Grace Jones. When ni nya din a untumi mutu so. Din. Mr. S, get me Grace Jones picture. Now we're moving to what is some kwasi asam so Jimilization. Where the deputy finance minister and or no catch up say why the person is saying they were not expecting you to ask such a question. You bo fu ne to apai on tiasie no they don't know BBSC adaya na bodri be pai adaya obi catch and say I didn't expect you to ask that question. Is that an insult? Because you said the same thing when you were being vetted like a chicken. The arrogance in some very ugly women in Ghana. The arrogance in ugly women. And then I'm a tiny. Last week, we need more women in politics. I'm say not every woman should be in politics. A dangerous woman and an ugly woman, when you give them power, only a dangerous chance scorpion. Grace Jones in here, wait, Messiah, I want the other one. Messi or 2 week next Shanana and a job 8 uhuna or to say Grace Jones. Only Grace Jones. Ebia unim Grace Jones in here. This is Grace Jones. Or 2 week now, only Grace Jones pet. Unim Grace Jones. Yani mobia copy photocopy. Or 2 week there Shanana only Grace Jones pet. Unim Grace Jones. Unim red. It's grave ya. 46 years old only Grace Jones. Messi man in 2 week, you know. Grace Jones na da hono. Grace Jones, Jamaican singer and writer there model. Conan the Destroyer, Grace Jones na wom. Uhu ne toa. Ohuri tena pronko so a. Aisa amachi dede. Enya ye ni amachi dede o. Amachi dede nya oba so ye friend dede. Ohuri tena pronko so a. Aisa ya santoa. Den. Grace Jones ono no. Oto peje na beti. He. Kromfo te se wo. Me no wa ankamaka me toketekete na twon akotena nchen. Una obebusa questions. Ofori Atta deputy ni 8 years. On na mo wan se kotena wan. Ye ntumi check your system no ena obi be disike wi na no be che morally one na nim nyansa o se obebusa questions one na nim nyansa also obebusa questions. Mrs. Should we move on? Grace Jones in here, thank you. This is the real Grace Jones. Me chiramu mushia na maka Kevin Taylor say Grace Jones to wage na ne Moto so nkwasi asem so Ghana 8 years when a deputy finance minister nkwasi asem ko so na yete Ghana na yeso so we na nko se ende menuka se nko gina yoku Grace Jones no nie Grace Jones onie. Oh, I got a wrong picture. Mrs. Grace Jones nie onie. Where the Grace Jones difference be ni wom. Only Grace Jones difference be ni wom. Catch me. Now to what picture Betty, why are you telling me this? Why are you saying Mr. Hey, Grace Jones, bro, what say? O to kiti say nkura ba. What the kind of Ofori as in signed document e bia Ghana. Ye nkan wasem ene aye di ne show. What say nya taban be keka nkwase asem a kire nipa adentira because ye ne ye jimi wo Ghana. Yes so nkwase asem so ntira. Grace Jones no. Conan the Destroyer nkura na wo 2001 munim de America in terms hey Kevin so onim nyoma o na onim de anim ya wia sika ko hwe film blue film ne wia sika ko hwe blue udi na onim de akọ Grace Jones no ma menche Grace Jones ni ye ebi o ka so Kevin ma men kura onya actor na eye Ofori Sare no on set ma menche Grace Jones ankasa ne acting skills one eye commando me see sa girl we Asare we otu ne we ga oni Grace Jones pe onie we only Grace Jones difference benu. Mani two way no. Mon kan kire no. We also a chili tum. She needs to be locked up. I then they go after Ofori Atta and the deputy no, we are not going after her. But these same people, they were saying say Ato Forcing under instructions from the boss into Osankechi Ato Forcing tum. Na nkwasi afu de nam Ghana say omo nom de omo be check system no. Grace Jones way. I am waiting for you. When we also bu demo also bu ko jail we dwa Kevin akase tia ohene na ofi ne to na oji Ghana for sika na ye de eji mi meboa. Accountability series ye wo mu no. Na naboga. And you know and I'm quoting from the Bible and suddenly you know the capre yene sika na obegidi ye GMPC ye ne dia opa dia tam dia ma me atam emfa ye ho wo begi ye sika di ye wo osanka wo dem Mr. Boachi wo nanko so ko jail dadada sanka accountability ye adwuma pa transparency wo Ghana na ye adwuma enanka wo pa anka wo suro nyame a anka wo se krom ha yetim ka jail dadada otam Ghana sika 1.5 million ekufu ado tam ma o say fa ko di wonum Mr. Boachi yakokan ya na wudi e ma me no atam na Ghana no wonko abusuafo na kekere ye ka bibia ofori panyini ye ka bibia wuti nwuram ena nsem hunu 1.5 million wo betima account akere and ye di obi kotum adan ye so e teacher ni waje aban sika 200,000 edi ye di obi kotum adan o nurse ni wuti Ghana je 1.5 million di free wo the Mr. Boachi nko so wudem to Miss Rogala. I never say. To me, Esro Gala. I was saying another dem, Mr. Boachi, I was so dem. I was saying Mr. Boachi dem, I was saying Mr. Boachi dem. I didn't know any Mr. Boachi dem because I was saying Mr. Boachi dem. And I couldn't tell Mr. Boachi dem, Mr. Boachi, after Kutikaso, AJCKD. Or here when you are there, or here when you are there, or here on my home, or here Sebio, when you brisika. Mr. Boachi also with them. I didn't tell Mr. Boachi dem. 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 Mr. Boachi dem. If you say Mr. Boachi, afa Ghana sika chichire akuchine num. So afa Ghana sika chichire chine num dia na also Mr. Boachi dem. I was Mr. Boachi dem. I was Mr. Boachi dem. Wo also with them. You people don't have any moral right to talk about corruption under any government. Ghana National Petroleum Company, Corporation or whatever, they took 1.5 million for greening environment. Ye tamsika bo we ma say fakodi birthday we dia say no fam court ye twen. Greening environment ye hu one city. O de koye party chanchereche accountability Friday and a man for betwa hu hia na muku nentwi na mo weye. Na mo nim say Kufuor be the president for 100 years. Mumbu Ghana for and a motiche bi and a mobo galam say na we botuo na we kunu nyonko na di sigana sika be sie ho and a moti sika so na mudi ma me no matem ya waka kire wo say e wo say Kufuor do oya nyoma ye a ubie wa no Mr. Boachi ka kire say those who insult Kufuor are villagers utie kurase ewia Ghana sika di we dwa kokot me twen adentina wo say Mr. Boachi dem adentina wo say Mr. Boachi dem. That is the title of my poem. My poem is entitled, I was a Mr. Boachi Dem. I was a Mr. Boachi Dem. I was a Mr. Boachi Dem. You people are not supposed to speak about Ghana. Muni right biya some baka Ghana honsem. Yatina krom ha muje kroni kenten so. Mu boy ka se tie di atem adentia mu krom ni na di president. Yatam Ghana sika mamo samo fan koye party. Weja. Hey, rade. Me dada wo. Mesuma ware awo, mato dan wo car. Park bronya ba metumi ku akokɔ. Edien pa na wo a mepe. Metumi ku akokɔ wi bronya time, yetumi ku nantwie, yetumi ku aponche. Mesuma ya dada, mebusuafo me yere no memba mo frɛ me da. Nti die pa na wo de kyɛn me. Wato dan mato dan. Wo asɔre a mesuma kɔ asɔre. Edien pa na wo chawa mesuma tuma tobi. Nti won kyɛn me. Nti metuma abɔ ma adwena kyerɛ so wo yɛ nyoma bi na anya Mr. Boachi wo ka kyerɛ yɛ sɛ yɛne yɛbɛka kyerɛ Kufuor de sɛ odi nkwase asɛm ne yɛne maame nom yɛyɛ nkurasefo ne abɛyifoɔ ma wo gold hyɛ wodum ka kyerɛ nsɛm me yɛbɛyifoɔ ba wa me anyam gold ahyɛ wo se ka kyerɛ me ɛkɔ sɛ Ghana fo sɛ yɛne abɛyifoɔ ma ɛfiri sɛ Kufuor de odi nkwase asɛm ɛna yɛtia no Nana Adodankwa Kufuor de hu sɛ hospital go ontumi nyɛ wegyae kwan eguo Kufuor de nkɔfo wie sika ofori panyini nkwara ɛse kan Ofori Atta wie ye sika wo ka kyerɛ sɛ yɛne ne ma me no yɛ abɛyifoɔ ma gold hyɛ wonum untumi fa metal detector mu wo ka kyerɛ sɛ me ɛne mebusuafoɔ ne Ghanafoɔ nkurasefo oba ɛyɛ high security zone untumi nwuram gold hyɛ wonum yɛbɛkyi etu gold no ansa na watumi wura bebi a bomb wɔ wo ka kyerɛ sɛ yɛde abɛyifoɔ ma uko baby a ɛyɛ atomic bomb wo weapon of mass destruction wa untumi nwurem because gold is our sin ɛkye wo to ne amia wo kon ne de apply to gold ne wo numu no ansa na watumi wura high security zone wo se yɛ ne abɛifo adentia yɛ se Kufuor do di esika Mr. Boachi ye busawo 1.5 million ɛfa he ɛyɛ sa China mall na ɛhyi wo Kumasi no metena ha ka kyerɛ mo sɛ Samon na hye no ekro bia so a nke bebia investigation e wo say nipa na mon ye de dia ye chi ni tum Chinese for no mu bia Samon we no e death trap ke Ghana Fire Service for a omokodum gya no Kumasi China City Mall had no fire hydrant. How can you build something called a mall na insua pressure woman eja to hwa yebetumi bie ma fire service for e de omo pipe asha no hose asha no dum eja no ebi ni ho how it did not have sprinklers say a sense smoker sprinklers no be bie na edum jare na ebi ni ho I am very sure na any even extinguishes in vantage points. And the shocking part is oh say Johnny see no you saw videos of people only coming out from the entry. There was nothing like a second or third exit. Sadia when we see no, not a death trap. Now, who actually allowed them to build this and who basically signed it off and said it is good for purpose? Why na yes say Jumano? Ah? Mekacha mo say, San kwasiasem we we need to end it. A krobia yes serious I was say sa ade we na ehye no. I was say be investigation. Now, fire service for one said almost say materials tie pizza for muntie materials used in China City Mall's construction were highly combustible. It worsened the fire. Pizza for muntie say nyoma omudi see China mall no ni nyina no sebio eja kapɛ na som wom nyoma ni nyina nye say nyoma na ye di see saa de na mo friend mall no eye plastic eye combat you can say bibi eye what we call combustible a soldier a bench na chire on ne o material bi o ye friend chire ja a bench na som saa nyoma wo nyina ye leather eye synthetic products enya de bia eye fire resistant enti ade bia omudi see saa more no eja to obi no George kwara to within 10 minutes 15-20 minutes eja betuma to mo obi ahye. Now the quality assurance who was in charge to make sure say that more now omusi. And remember saying a serious country and can put to halt to every mall operating in Ghana. I'm talking about any China mall in Ghana. Say a serious people. If the minister in charge of this or a serious he needs to make sure every China mall in Ghana, they close it down now for serious investigations and checks the building, the quality of the building. But they're not going to do it. MPP from Kwasiafo because you are denying Ghanaians of employment. And so Ghana ni na de bechine ja shine kunu Kwasiafo. Me say opa ma ban we sorry say no. All the China malls in Ghana obian tutum ebese inspector sikba ebe check building no. Building engineers, architects from a government agency to check a building biano how solid they are if they pass the test to be used as a commercial building and to be used as a mall. So we say say China malls ni nyina yen closely to see na enye say adwuma na ubenya MPP for Kwasiafo na be press conference see the NPP NDC aban no Ghana for mu ye adwuma o malls no opeso yi o mu nyina di ade be chine ja tom na Ghana for na o say mama yen protect o no na eja hye o moku mu sa na ye jimi ni e ha na dia bedu. Inti, I'll plead with the government. At least we had a caution yesterday. This is one China mall. There are lots of them being built. They need to stop the construction now. The government needs to go in now. In fact, I've advocated that they shut down the China malls in Ghana. If they want to do these kind of things, it should be total wholesaling. They don't have to do what they are doing. What they are doing is retailing, but they are pretending and acting as if they are doing wholesaling. They need to stop it. We are not supposed to see people buying pieces of products. They need to be selling as wholesalers. The next time a jabeto anymore, no nipa bewu, nipa be shake. Sit there and says a Kevin Taylor there nipa bonini, ebeya o maame, ebeya o ba. Ebeye unye bia moko ho no so okọ bathroom aba ejani to mu no obi ebe pia wardrobe na akopem eye de eye bathroom gate no wakam ebeye o maami bia no ne koye a o so use bathroom dede ne ba obi be pia bibi na abesi gate na no ontumi pie eja be hye ne kuno wo de tena ho ne di matam ebe si ewo woni so. And we need to be serious, eh? Ana de biano. O ka se Ghana ni ubetume wu. Ana na dwene se o ka kire obi. Sometimes ana me say comfort TV so. Na omo kasa, especially this young man, Senior Jose. What are you doing to their waters? See what the waters are doing. They are going to kill children. O kasa said you free Uzbekistan. Utimbi unumbi. What are they doing? What is the government doing? We are never say, hey, who advocating for wine? Who are you making the noise and blocking their ears and disturbing them? Every time you hear these people sit on TV to discuss any problem in Ghana, those people who will be discussing the issue, they make it look like, say, the issue no encounter that they be a steady side of the power of Ghana TVs, especially the fake news, Joy News. When they sit there and they are speaking, they make it look like, say, omono, whatever is happening, no, everything go for way, any entry between Tanama associates and GB. The discussion is about what are they doing for the ordinary Ghanaian. Now, the ordinary Ghanaian on the street, the ordinary Ghanaian is you. The ordinary Ghanaian on the streets. and they see what they are doing to Ghanaians. And we always tell politicians what they are doing. Mr. Yankwasiya, what one in Sweden, and only ever bottom one no a sao and na OSP foreign water or no Africa. Mr. Abu no foreign water. One says you have now, we need to understand. We have to start asking questions. You see, Ghana, your man call for opportunity to speak on matters. Me, I will tell you on authority. I will do everything to keep the NDC political party in power for 42 years. I will do it. NDC formula perfect. They will make mistakes. It's a big government. Some people will fool themselves. Maybe in the future, there will be scandals. It is normal about Nipa. But we name one thing for sure. Omun Jimmy say MPP for. That does not mean say BB go here because the NDC is in power. I should sit and make it look like say BB. No, it does not work like that. I am human. Menya Jimmy for. You get what I mean? Menya Chema Wutu, Menya Bronye, Menya MPP ni, Menya Ghana ni. As much as I like the NDC, I like their policies, I will do everything to keep them in power. I will not also sit and say, if the government has to take a step to make sure or prevent a future death, I have to sit here and say, and the MPP for Benya Samaka, NDC. I don't care. Because if one life is saved, it is better. And it is not about what you feel and how you feel or how you see things. It is about getting things done. But my mom will be me MPP ni, but I want NDC to be in power for 42 years. That is the fact. And nobody can change my mind about that. I want the NDC to be in power for 42 years because someone Jimmy to say MPP for. Because at least they think about Ghana for. So that alone there, I can tell you for a fact. But that does not mean to say when things are not going right, when somebody is doing something wrong. Yesterday, I catch the finance minister, Ato Forsen, and I catch the head of GRA. The two of them, keeping that Edubofo guy at the headquarters, they have to let that guy go back to Ofori because Edubofo cannot be in Accra for 12 years. The Edubofo guy has a lot of corruption issues on him. So I told the finance minister Ato Forsen, only the GRA boss are all good friends. They are hiding Edubofo at the headquarters because Edubofo is going to do some criminal things to favor Ato Forsen and the GRA commissioner. No? I was telling them to make sure Edubofo is moved from the headquarters and baby I'm transfer to Ofori. He should be sent to Ofori. Why should I sit here and pamper Ato Forsen? If Ato Forsen is working, I'll tell him he's doing well. If the GRA commissioner is working, I'll tell him he's doing well. But what Ato Forsen is doing now, when it comes to the GRA, conniving with the boss of GRA to keep a criminal, Edubofo, at the headquarters, Abra Munim sa Adena Oyo Hono, say benefit Ato Forsen and benefit the GRA commissioner. Why would they keep him there? Because from the beginning, you sent out letters telling every single member at Air Customs say Edubofo has been transferred to Ofori, where you gave him letter. Why did you recall him back? Why did you recall him? You recalled him because some people said Edubofo is their guy. Some people said they want Edubofo to be at the port because that is how they can steal. And you, the finance minister, Ato Forsen, and you, the GRA commissioner, you are the two people who are condoning this criminality. I don't care. Until Ato Forsen and his friend, because I know for a fact it is Ato Forsen and the GRA commissioner, they are keeping Edubofo at the headquarters. Initially, when they brought him, they kept him at the port. Headquarters. The guy is a danger to the customs. He's a danger to GRA. The guy is dangerous. Move him from there. Unless you are Ato Forsen, unless you, the commissioner of GRA, you people, unless you want Edubofo to be protecting your criminality until you move Edubofo, I'm not done. And I'm not going to stop talking about this. And you, Ato Forsen, this will follow you till you leave politics. Until you take that decision. The day you move that guy back to Ofori, I will come here and tell Ghanaians you have moved that guy and you have earned my respect. But until you and the commissioner, you do that. The two of you, you are the people growing and grooming corruption at the ports. Share. That much you say, yeah, more power, no. na mo say be so mo hwe aso mo bodam na mo say me Kevin Taylor, I put everything on the line. Yedi matem, yedi me yiratem, yedi me matem, na yedi me papatem, di me mamiatem, all because I wanted power for you people. Not just about them. You need to do the right thing to be nice with me. So when you're the right thing, and there are politics, then you're dead. And I will make sure I expose anyone who tries to destroy this government. Because I will not work hard. Let Ghanaians know that the MPP is a stupid party filled with criminals and allow people to come in and do the same thing. No. And if you have in your mind, John Mahama, na Kevin Taylor, I asked me this so big Kevin Taylor, John Mahama, na say Kevin Taylor penasama, adentina Kevin Taylor, ono ne, oma John Mahama ni omuye jumano, Kevin Taylor jino omoso mo bodamon. Na nti be John Mahama 70 na ma adwuma ama John Mahama ba power na kwase bi jimi say John Mahama din a na mete wo say because me pe John Mahama 70 obi din kwase asema say no ntina wo enhwe me show na I don't give a heck about you. I don't care. Because many obi an sign a contract to Ghana ho. Moji mu pay no many obi an pay, but I'll correct you. I will make sure the right thing is done. And ntina be gina finance minister so. And anytime Gina GRA boss, so the two have connived to steal from the port until they move Edubofor from there. Return it to Edubofor, Fanako Koforidia, because initially you transferred him. What made you bring him? Nipana or say Edubofor Chino. I am telling the person I am powerful than you. Yes. It does not matter who you are. I am powerful and I'll make sure Edubofor is moved. I don't care who you are. And I know who you are. But I want to prove a point to you that I am powerful than you. Edubofor, he needs to leave. Ato Forsen and the GRA boss, these are the two people enabling this criminal to dupe Ghanaians at the port. He needs to be moved away from the headquarters. I am not done. Mengotia, and Kevin Taylor, also John Mahama, Kevin Taylor, ye pa. Na Kevin Taylor, so pe John Mahama, sama, adena, ne party munko for na appointees ye bibia or can board that one. Oti yadana miye juma mobi. Oti yadana mature application a go mobi se miye juma mobi. But I'm from Jimmy now, but who ni pass any pap bodam. Now, the President of the Republic, John Mahama, I cancelled the SML deal, no contract, no, I cancel. That is a listening president who understands the issue. The reason why I yet say statement, no, Eddie free a year. Yet is our statement, no, Eddie free a year the presidency, and then they say President John Mahama, the government, the head of government, say. OSP no Andrew Bekachre say why investigations in a and that next month or kwako charging conform or court. In the president say from the investigations my any day we no it means say OSP no aye the jume wi awate. It is our SMLD will Ghana will not work with this SML company into a track contract him. Now it's up to the OSP. It is up to him to make sure we deliver the docket to the Attorney General for the extradition of Ken Ofori Atta. OSP or a liar. You know why? On Sandra the chairman. OSP started investigating SML in 2024 January. You were 2025, almost 2026. You were about 2 months near to 2026. Kisi Eja Ben Peso Ghana for say he has been investigating SML for almost 2 years. Oh. And anytime I make say Kisi Jabin is a liar. And I'm Kisi Jabin can say or started the investigations of SML January 2024. That means by January, February, March, April, no who second Ofori Atta is the man or involved in this crime. And Kisi Jabin person catch Ghana for say from January 2024 or start investigating SML. No, we are almost entering 2 years. January 2 years. Say the investigations alone is taking him 2 years before he even thinks about, because I can tell you on authority, November one share he will not file any charges. That means to say Kisie Jame beso ka kire say eye SML investigations way it has taken him almost 2 years to do it. The man is a liar. Kisie Jame hu Ghana fo nyina samwa Jimmy. Ken Ofori Atta ne baboy no. Otimi ko di jantra fo no aka chom se ne papa eye Kisie Jame ne boa ne papa ma ne papa dwane ye. Ken Ofori Atta baboy no. Yeah. Otimi ko di jantra fo no aka che jantra fo se me papa o ma wo. Kisie Jame ne boa me papa man papa free mu because you lose elections ni wie no na nka o se Kisie Jame che me papa but Kisie Jame me na meka Ken Ofori Atta ne baboy na mi koti no o say ono Ken Ofori Atta baboy ne ka kire jantra ni say ono and I'm quoting the boy say Kisie Jame ono na eboa Ken Ofori Atta ma Ken Ofori Atta e free mu. That is what he told nipa no. And at the end of the day no yɛtena se yɛyɛ analysis no because okodi jantre ni bi e odisia ɛna okoka che jantre ni ba no enti time okoka che jantre ni ba no ɛna jantre ni ba no so onim Ghana fo ɛna oka che Ghana ni say this guy, this is his dad. He's telling me say the special prosecutor in Ghana because girl no Ebusan says this story your father's face is all over the place and I say oh yeah but even a special prosecutor enabled my father to escape. Enti Ken Ofori Atta every Ghana right after election 2024 no Nebano per Kisie per Ken Ofori Atta baboy no it was Kisie Jame who basically enabled Ken Ofori Atta to exit send beya investigations not to mention because 1 solid year Obaso Kachem say you could not invite Ken Ofori Atta to your OSP office to interrogate him. He never did that. For 1 year he was investigating SML. He could not call Ken Ofori Atta a day to come to take his statement. He never did that because the moment he calls Ken Ofori Atta to take his statement, he's a person of interest and that Ken Ofori Atta cannot leave the country. That is why he waited. Oche ya me to abani wiye ya tu wiye na Ken Ofori Atta exit and pe and I say oh right now dear when we say Ken Ofori Atta ka case no hunti or catch Interpol say omo for alert into no so Kisie Jame is a liar. He's a bad man. We played the whole country. He has played every single one of you. Ohumu nyina muso mwe Jimmy. Into Ochanyama Ken Ofori Atta remu. Over the 1 year. From 2024 January. You could not call Ken Ofori Atta to ask him a single question about a SML deal. But from your own statement yesterday, you made us believe, say, from the time they even tried to register the SMEL, no, you knew Ken Ofori Atta was part in 2017. So it means, say, you had known from day one that the SMLE that changed into SML belonged to Ken Ofori Atta and his group. So why didn't your bracket, your net capture Ken Ofori Atta and make to take his statement? He didn't do it. It was deliberate. He left it. He knew Ken Ofori Atta was part because the first time now, I'm going to try to impose SMEL on PPA. A backfire, you know. It means you knew. And this is a year ago. So, in the kind of Ken Ofori Atta Ghana, no, it was calculated. Sanka MPP winnie, Anka Baumia winnie, Anka Ken Ofori Atta will still be controlling SML. Anka Ken Ofori Atta will still be controlling SML. And anytime I catch say, a vote for MPP, a vote for Baumia, it is a vote for Kufuor and his family. Because I can tell you on authority, if Baumia wins any elections, SML will come back. Ken Ofori Atta will come back to Ghana. He will come and still control his contracts in Ghana. That is the plan. And itina, Ken Ofori Atta, Kufuor, they want MPP back in office. And itina, MPP abaimu, majority of them, they have jumped on Baumia's bars because they are all potential jailbirds. It is all MPB, former minister B. Now Odiba Omiachi, or protect this go jail. Because they know that from now to 2028, anything can happen. And they know after 2028, anything can happen. Into Odiba Omiachi, 90% of them, they are protecting their Omo jail. And it's not Odiba Omiachi. Omo di Kennedy Japan chino. They know for a fact say Kennedy winia almost no jail no omo nko because Bawumia nko for him say Bawumia winia obe chase Kennedy for no obe tata omo. Omo di Kennedy chino. Time about Bawumia mu wia no ya mo kitu bi into omo ni abre. Right now no idea ni nyina say Bawumia ba obe tata Kennedy for no. Say Kennedy ba obe tata Bawumia nko for no. And it's there's a split in the party. Obi ambeso be go jail. Because right now, if Mahmoud Bawumia wins elections, Odim said Kennedy will still be a thorn in his flesh. Kennedy will be sitting on the sidelines and making his government difficult. Inshallah, it will never happen in the history of Ghana. Bawumia be winning. But let's say, ye Jimmy Kuran ewiase ase ahapro, ene se Bawumia ewiase danin kofi nto ombe disono. Na Kennedy go ha. Odim said Kennedy will be disturbing him. Kennedy will be a distraction because one, what Kennedy is going to do is say Kennedy is going to make his government look bad, and at the end of the day, the only alternative for the MPP will be to go back to Kennedy. Inti Bawumia, his first target, Senyankopon say we are the president Kennedy Japan. Any single person will be Kennedy because Upobi are vindictive or Ghana politics with Samira Bawumia. Yes, Sibia Samira mini Kennedy no. Me say, Sibia Samira Bawumia we mini Kennedy no. Oh, bre no nya tumi. Ade obeye Kennedy wo Ghana no. You people be shocked. Kennedy die egunka bo buni nyina atugu. I'm telling you, that is from a confidential place. Sibia Samira we mini Kennedy no. On say why di no he Kennedy because onim se Kennedy nim de waye. De oye Bawumia chi nyina onim se Kennedy has it. It is Samira no. His biggest enemy in Ghana politics today is Kennedy. Anything a bre opetumi no. No, not to me now. All the people following Kennedy are dear by your more Ghana no. Enti Sanko for no, they have a plan. Anytime a party no watch no, Obia protecting who's on go jail. Intende, so our party now kind of cry say, hey, only end this in a year juma because no krena wo kano expose ya kronfo no more party nim. You are basically giving a room to the Attorney General Yoko CID to come in and arrest them. In this obi party nim no na you say obeka no cricket to be so oni end this in a year juma. Adentina okasa oni end this year juma. Sa asam na oka na nya no kra. So obi o MPP mu nne na se oka no kra no wompe. Yes oni end this year juma because the party ni see say obi may release a statement or release a yasempe end this be jail. It is anko for mu nyina di ba obi achi no. It is because omu nyina bokro no. Omu ye wifo. Omu ewie sika. They think say their only hope Bawumia. Ya ama Bawumia amedi enim na ebia nyame ambo amade ndi presenter. Ye nim say from 2028 from now to 2028 ye mu bebrebe ko je. They know. Why di Bawumia che onye kronfo? Why na di Kennedy che onye kronfo? Which of them? Why na di Bawumia che onye kronfo? MPC am say nyina ye di Bawumia chi. Bring all of them out. They are all professional criminals. And they all know they are under investigation. Why? Where Jimmy Nkwano, you will have to go and support Bawumia. Nijijum, maweninda ho. Upo bia Bawumia emini no. Samira mini no Ghana pa Kennedy. I swear. Now upo bisa Kennedy emini na Samira. Kennedy onya Samira. Obeka di cha no awia mene no aboko keguso. Kennedy. Me say, I compare kwa na eko check your wings, Samira se brena ni kuru benya power 2032, 2042. Na Kennedy tiasia. De Samira be ye Kennedy wo Ghana no. Kennedy obenu no ho, de rebe ho. Na Kennedy Japan so njimi yo, wa bot Samira to ho. Mo pesa mo pushi na de Samira code ni nyina gu on fenguo. Ene na ma Samira sro Kennedy. Samira sro Kennedy nyina oni se Kennedy kuta code no. Me so be kuta code no. It is sro Kennedy nyina e code no. And it's we meaning Kennedy no. Kennedy so meaning no. E meaning to meaning. Obi a meaning nyongo. Say Bawumia de ono o ejibijimi. Ono Samira is just using him. Ono de ye de na GBB. And Bawumia de na GBB. Na Bawumia ogina we hwa. Say bi Bawumia masa. Bibi ni ye de na Bawumia de Samira de ni GBB enye ni baby serious bia It wa onim say Bawumia de ni GBB keke. Say bio ye de ni GBB. Da share that on the main driver no e de ni GBB. Hwe. Me kan no kra kire ebia you don't know. Inti SML we no. I was all tears say MPP we need power Kim. Now when the MPP mu Kennedy, Bawumia, Kobne Japan, Brandy Champon, and a country who can shout at Ofori Atta. Sankwasi afu when a bit to maka Ofori nim. W from Bawumia to the last person omo pe primaries we e wini. When a bit to maka Ofori Atta nim. Wana ne bit to me. Omo nyina wana. Say we wini power. Bawumia wini power na Ofori Atta bagana. Na Bawumia ye cabinet mi na Ofori Atta say oba ho. Can Bawumia say no? Kwasi ana wuni baby a chichiri do kare share. Can Bawumia sit and say, I'm the president? Ken Ofori Atta should not come here. Ekufuor said he should come. I don't want to. Hey! Duba. Ube to me be one kasa asem no. Why na was adi pa 5 say Bride Champion say I we wini na Ekufuor say eye Ken Mbra Ghana. Na ombeji documents na wo Bride Champion say ontia. Hey! Now was how box no is no. Uni say na onye sika sisi. Who from up para Bride Champion say hey, Brian SMLD no Ken Ofori Atta issue no cancer. Now Brian because onye. Now Brian Champo enye frame up pare na ma onye sika o MPP mu. O Brian Champo enye frame up pare. Mo ma me charge ya ho. Me pedi obe wini first wie. Enti aden de Kennedy versus Samira. And then Kennedy Bawumia de Kennedy on fan ho. Kennedy does not think about Bawumia. Kennedy Samira no wo hwe. And Samira no ono edutu mfa no ho. Brandy Champon fan ho. Kobne Japan fan ho. Samira is looking at Kennedy. We mini Kennedy. Only the Samira person here. Or person break Kennedy totally. O gune ni mase. And the strategy is that Omo Dinkako plot every investment of Kennedy Japan in Ghana. And her target is the moment about Benya 2 million, they'll go after everything. Yeah. Oh, Sibia Samira bubunko for Dangunan. That's the same thing he would do to Kennedy. Kennedy want to mean your foco. And it is between the game is between Kennedy and Samira. It Bawumia de Kennedy ono who Bawumia send power. Oh, it is Samira against Kennedy. And Bawumia is not a man. Obet take a decision about Samira. Bawumia. Ojin say Bawumia can get up at home. Samira, please come here. Why? Why do you say, hey? Hey. As a Muslim na obole salo. Na Bawumia fi kroma ba. Where's your mother? Samira, please come. We need to talk. Na say, na disrespect to. That's an akoma ba our friend. He say, Obetma, please. Samira, can we talk, please? Can we come inside? What you say? Bawumia betumaka. Hey. Na mugi yaro wale twa kwati. Una semna wo karo wu bi dana. Say Bawumia is a man. Say bibi ha na obetumi aye bema de na esi form. Please, where is your mom? Where is your mother? So she's in the bedroom. Can you please call her for me? So please, can we talk inside? Now Samira jide. Ebi obeba na Samira ye ne nim otwi ne nim. Na wabegyira le chi. Samira kuta edua hwehwe. Ketwa ne bi. Wedware wie etwi de nim. Na Bawumia begyina Samira, we need to talk. We need anke dua hwehwe de should be shi de nusu. Only Samira because about how to wo Bawumia. Edua hwehwe no. Edua hwehwe ketwa no. Anke shi would be shi de nusu no. Now this be about Bawumia. So Sammy, please, can we talk? Yes. I want something is worrying me. Also, my husband, take time. I will take care of it. Oh, yeah, kodu kura man, kodu kura. Samira, Bawumia kodu. Also, my husband, what is it? Every day you come here, you are crying. I say, I'll handle it. What is it? I'm going out. Also, Sammy, well, are you? What you are doing outside, I don't understand. See the boy Kevin Taylor. I don't even know. Go and drink wine and sleep. I'll take care of it. Bawumia, Bawumia yenipa. Samira Chibeka no be jina chibe can we talk? Or the should be she with this wow with this brew. On what you any cantonment, I would Jimmy Jina say we have to talk. You have to talk about the now who was sure Jina so the ayambe masem. Who was sure Jina so the ayambe masema abaye 2 week go be 2 mu. That the only slap out of J or them. Kwa video no. Yan fra wo sakwaja batum Jimmy Ghanaians yeah mo de musa ujaf ye ko mo be form man ten Jimmy why did you do that so pressure pressure I don't even know why I did I say why what is wrong with you Samira so odwariaba Samira so kodwaria wo che otumi di 1 hour 45 minutes emu 1 hour ujaf ko kan statement no it is Samira ba no acceptance no waja tum da ma ye wie ma ye jubilate Emma me the numbers not to so Emma JM kura nya course ma Samira ba no na ba omi akura dinka free JM so thank you Mr. President you have won thank you we are going to eat into Samira dware we were polish we were ba what is going on oba bontine wa kedjemfo enim se dentwie osu Samira ugwa enim so otwen why is everybody looking like the animals kingdom so your husband he went out to accept the results and what Samira say hey call him for me Bogan say gudechi wallahi Snapper kwa wo ya ji wona bra bomu ode ne nam ho no campaign o ye no Samira na chere shirt on she shirt ne length ne long sleeve ne tie se na onsa se na onka ne nsam onsa na nse wa beji campaign e free ne nsam Bogan pulu Boga is not pulling on pulu why is a VW eh 1998 ye no o se Bogan pulu onsa na nse ono nkasa beji campaign e ye o te won te ye won te kasa Samira Premani o te mfante titwi o te bibia o se wo kura de sia menya wo dan sia wo menya wo dan wo ye mfante fo pan no ana menda ne da no me kire bibia otumi nka o ko kan sante abuei brofo so abuei te se wo de ese ono nkasa age ono na ye campaign no ne target ye Kennedy Japan sibia Samira mini Kennedy no na do Danko Ekufuado o te OSP office no o shada ye ne se obi obehye office obi ano 7 years no so odi na o pese oyi ni kurampo a enda form se ne be ya sebio so pese oyi ni kura na e wo se ofa sa procedure na sebio former chief justice Tokonu ya prima facie case has to be established, a council of state needs to come in, a committee needs to be set, and then a determination needs to be made and send away to make special prosecutor into another Danko Ekufuado idea omodeti OSP office ni na say no mu hu ni say attorney general no insem bebre no agu so no dawson into na mo per officer corruption and corruption related issues no or no be handle ni nyina na amanyoma aya wano into omo de OSP office na Ekufuado den ebie no na for 7 years obi abetena wa so tena 7 years into no Ekufuado say obedi president 8 years and say de no na opese OSP bi oba be show bia no obedi 7 years into we na e course 2017 Injina so mujina so a omodeti OSP office no and attorney general catch OSP say me wo en time bebre time wo mensa so ma me docket na me ne unya adwuma na anya OSP say onye Glory Kufo only one of the most metimaka say we ni pa be miensa omunim nyansa wa MPP mu a na omo honest with Ekufuado a maami we. The funny thing is in 2017 this woman was my lawyer but she doesn't know. Interesting, right? Yeah. She represented me in something. Ever seen that? Onim said no, I'm lawyer. 2017. She doesn't know. A very wonderful woman. Ghana, ever serious every day. In 2017, Madame Gloria Kufu, she represented me in something. Till date, Onimu pose a mina now representing me. But she's one of the finest judges, lawyers in Ghana. Very transparent and open-minded. She is not corrupt. Or no, as some say, or because say. The reason why Ekufuado Epamano was because she did not agree with Ekufuado on the Ameri deal. Okachi Ekufuado say the scandal surrounding the Ameri deal, no, Ekufuado needs to stop, and that Mwa Ghana and Ekufuado can say ompien free na abaimu. And Nintina Omodema Godfrey Dame was basically the deputy to this woman, and Godfrey Dame was snitching on this woman. Into every time Bia Gloria Kufu. Ebetenase obeye edwuma bi edin komo bi one the deputy Godfrey Dame beka no enwumre no na Godfrey Dame akwa Ekufuado ho na wafre bedi etuo no wafre Gabi na wachirechire ma kire mo say na Godfrey Gloria Kufu pese oye na omodwene se oye sa ebegu party anim ase enti every day no na Godfrey Dame chuki Gloria Ekufu enti Godfrey Dame ya ma pamo Gloria Ekufu ene be ye ne den ye be na attorney general enti na obeye attorney general no obeye rogue He became basically a party attorney general and an Odin Kwasiasem Ghana because his ambition was that he wanted to represent party, not to represent Ghana. And Godfrey Dame became one of the most corrupt, one of the most diabolical, dangerous attorney generals in Ghana. And remember, in 2018-19, Mr. P, Mr. S, when was Gloria Kufu removed as the or when did she resign as the attorney general? Oh, same way. Now, go back, you will see where the connection is. Oh, SMLD way. It started from 2017, right? Oh, say it started with PPA. And a bedroom point to be. It the same thing ended at PPA. Now, go back and check. Time na omoko PPA back and forth in Yinano. Now Godfrey Dame was sitting on the board of PPA. Time na Ejeni Mwati was PPA. Now Godfrey Dame was a member of the PPA board. Until from 2019, 20, 21, 22, Godfrey Dame was sitting on the board of PPA and he was directing them how the SML should look. Now what you say? Inti Gloria Kufu left as the Attorney General in 2021. Now SML became very powerful from 2020. Godfrey Dame was on the board of PPA as a board member. Inti that is how Ken Ofori Atta was able to use the PPA. Inti PPA cry approve Bibia. SML was able to still work because the board at PPA, even though they knew, they didn't care. Because PPA was supposed to raise questions about SML working or standing on the neck of Air Blue Gate to work as a subcontractor, which was illegal. But Godfrey Dame was sitting on the board of PPA. That is why the PPA did not even raise any objection when they saw the same company they rejected indirectly. I am Monshada and checking your man. Go back, go and see. Mr. P, Mr. S, Godfrey Dame was on the board from when to when. You will see how they manipulated the system. I feel what you say. In Godfrey Dame, he was on the PPA board. Ordinary a guide omo. Guide SML, SMEL, any SML, how they can change their name into SML, how they can maneuver without even using PPA. This is the guy who became the Attorney General. When he was a Deputy Attorney General, he was on the board of PPA. And I'm on checking his this is a grand scheme. So I am not going say, oh, SML no, what W? It's a scheme, it's a grand scheme. It is something that they sat in a room and they connected. And they were planning it before they came to power. They were taking the nation down. A total takeover. From executive to judiciary all the way to legislature. They were taking over. It was a total takeover. Inti Godfrey Dame, he was on the board of PPA. Go and check when he was on the board of PPA. Oh, and I said in Seminole, 2017. So 2017, Godfrey Dame was on the board of PPA from 2017 when he became the Deputy Attorney General. It didn't he knew. Yeah. He understood. ABAJ, na management, any board, na Godfrey Dame team. He was part of it. He was the one pulling the strings at PPA for Ekufuado in the Busianfono to make sure they can maneuver. They can go around the system. If you don't sit there and say a deputy finance minister, girl now go here, see so when you chrome na if you are na about you said tabina and then or say a year public accounts committee, and do you know I'm asking you, you are asking me. Sa girl no, she was the deputy for Ofori Atta for 8 years, or one of the most dangerous people in Ghana. I don't even understand such a skeleton sitting there interviewing people. So Mabokrono. Sama I mean oya kron for Asare no. She deputized Ofori Atta for 8 years. Get me her picture. Sa abrewa o sadie bi o. Nanim bawi bi enam ni ne ho bi sa. Sa minim sa girl no the deputy finance minister no. Sa abrewa o sadie o hu bebi a wodu. So aba bisiriwa o sadie. She was the deputy for Ofori Atta for 80 years. The finance ministry. Adie bi course bi a onim. And why na basa se kokuo abetena say, why are you asking me question? I don't say here na basa bi. Wabasa se shine box. And wabegina kan kwase se one ne koye local ni kuro mu a oma odi kuro for ne betena so no. And we sit in Ghana we listen to such nonsense. Their credibility na sa Asare lady no wa also betena TV so say ono question obi about corruption and integrity. Na na dan kweku for the lawyer ni. Hey Edio. Edian Ekufuor the lawyer catch Ekufuor the lawyer. Sa kwa we na cho letter koma Al Jazeera say omo woni omo Alistair Matthias. Akwa the cho letter ye kai so for letter dem bra o say the simu tokuru or the ahye the simu or the ahye the simu or the ahye toothpick is yi the simu. Akwa we na say ye say Ekufuor do ye gala nana pegala. And also, what the Al Jazeera for documentary, the Omo Court, the letter, warning letter, where with a Troy, and there's a letter where also the Yin sim. Now, as a mere see, I had to move to Masabia, the Coma, MP before so Omunjin Tumian Quenim, now anti Trumutumu, not Trumutumu, and by Yan Brat, the entire Trumutumuno, because Mamika been show. NPP Omando Mugu. Jubilee House and the Ekufuor now about 80% of me gays. They are now your Captain Air Lord Comey. Aye. And there was no way now I imagine say Ombedi side Jumano. Now, and the boy we have a cancer me, and there's some no a year anti-LGBTQ issue now sabi PA Parliament. And then the Ashemra say Parliament is say Ombesa shall assembly beam na a year NDC aban say they are willing would take majority leader. And I would see from the presidency, they are ready and available. Whenever the bill is ready, they are willing to sign it. The president will put his signature to make it anti-LGBT. No, they are called in the NDC. They have so many problems. All that they need is Parliament should do its job and make sure it comes to the Jubilee House. The president will sign. We need Abanya Munyansa. Now, time and MPP what power no. And I'm going to say, Mr. S, do you have the statement the Jubilee House released when the anti-LGBT bill was transmitted to the Jubilee House? Because I remember the Jubilee House released a statement and said that they have gone through the bill and that it does not meet one or two things. That is why they have forwarded it to, or somebody had gone to court. So they cannot actually, the president cannot actually sign the bill. They said the president could not sign the bill because somebody had taken that bill the president was supposed to sign to court. Sign it here. And the Ekufuor the lawyer, what is a call? We need to want a Ekufuor. We in about you now. You need to want a Ekufuor 2.0. Omunyina autistic. Oh, with all due respect to autistic people, Omunyina agove. Now, I see anti-LGBTQ plus bill was never officially transmitted to former President Ekufuor for assent. Or see, on na Ekufuor the lawyer, or person catch the Ghana for. Sa bill nana moka say, omu di abre Ekufuor say on sign and endure Ekufuor who. And it's not in your market because you are bringing in the Parliament. We have given it to the president. The president, omu boa. Ekufuor the lawyer say, hey, MP before omu boa. Bill be endure Ekufuor ho omu boa. MPP. What the Musa and Jimmy, Munini Panama Bodam. Hey. Mr. S, get me something. Get me material, please. Inti, where say? Oman Kasano, Omudin come my one and catch say. Meme yefa bill bi ambre Ekufuor every say obi dia court. Enti nkofo we that time na asem no mo kan sen kire because omo ka kire say Ekufuor nsa kan na nsa kan ye no na obi dia asem na court enti Ekufuor say enya de obetima sign it later it is say Omankasa ka say mema yemfa bill ne ma efri se obi di court. Ni etia so na parliament ka say bill yi MB vosa bill ye de ko ema edru egufo ado ho. Enkofo yi say yan transmit official transmission no amaso. Intina just a bill ni na muframem endru ekufo ado ho da. Intina muframem no. Enam muframem no. Enana almost catch so akodre ekufo ado ho because you see the secretary to the president be to another criminal. In fact, Obabonti be catch Ghana for say mamun transmit bill ne ma. If you say some of the bill ne ba, what is going to happen and they say eye ekufuado oma ban na to say obi de eye asem no court intimema ne bill ne medru ne nimu kra. So that was the strategy they used. Time omu wie bibia o parliament na omu ka say ekufuado ye the bill ni bo e wa no say mamun fa matise obi court. Go vote with ba and omu say omu ntiase ye sign the bill no emwa. Inti lawyer Kwame Ngo Ekufuado lawyer Kwame Ngo or see bill no na mumframem endru Jubilee House. Inti so obi adwene ya ne say bill no beka Ekufuado nsa time a MPP for pass ye de ya dipa ne boa. Inti say ustedi a Jubilee House. In fact, the secretary to the president desist Ronik Obika said desist osema musio nkan twon free ho desist from transmitting anti-gay bill to Ekufuado presidency to parliament. Ekufuado ma parliament warning say hey mamu fa bibia mbo mate say obi ko court eno na afenyo ma ken kofa Richard Dela Sky sa gay no omo de ne call school omo amutia the school fees afenyo ma ken ene this other guy eho ena omo ko frɛ Dela Sky say onko court. Dela Sky was the same person ono afenyo ma ken use ni sa aboa infant ahunani aboa ba akoso no enti ne yeti Ghana na yedwen say parliament ye na adwuma na bill na kodu Ekufuado ho do enkofo we sign bill no wo mfremem endu omo say bill na ba na that day na afenyo ma ken ka che Dela Sky say fa court kwasia Dela Sky kwasia we tweet na radio so or discuss Ghana puntio sa bill no enya afenyo ma ken Dela Sky oye adwuma wo afenyo ma ken law firm ono na hwe afenyo ma ken hwe Dela Sky wo school UK not bonk bim UK enkwasia law school bi okoye. Dela Sky no every morning afenyo ma ken shits in his mouth ne lifeline any afenyo ma ken enti time a Ghana for nyina ye call parliament e ka say sa anti LGBTQ bill we I was say Ekufuado sign no ena afenyo ma ken therefore ya tokonuba afenyo ma ken e ka kire Dela Sky say Dela Sky court said ye be ya mole no we jimi kakra e koto de nim obe sign because ono no so anum wi a na se na adwene ntoyi a o sign on kenkan ho na afenyo ma keka kire Dela Sky say Dela Sky enko court enti parliament air transmitting na nam fremem no na wi ni we bedi eto ka kire Ghana for say mamon fam ba ya te say wo court so we calculate the timeline was off. It was later and you better say Dela Sky court because it was an afterthought. Time omu say bill na could because the bill actually went to Ekufuado. Now, when the bill went to Ekufuado, they did not acknowledge a receipt. They did not acknowledge someone receive a bill, no, because they were preparing Dela Sky campaign say Uncle Court. So the bill was with them. Now, what they are trying to tell you is, oh, say, oh, can't say, yeah. So, person who say, I try to move their own to be or say, my mentor trick, you know. Say no can or see anti-LGBT plus bill was never officially transmitted, meaning they received it, but they did not give receipts that they have received it. Say, who send information komo obi? Na nipa na acknowledge information send in Saka. It has not officially been received. Into what they are trying to tell you, they are hiding behind technicalities. Or Chile will say, Ekufuado in Saka mum. Say, Ekufuado an respond, send in Saka, it is not official. That time, Ekufuado an respond, omuja is a gabno. Afenyomaki was preparing Dela Sky to go to court. And it's that they are very, very careful using the word officially. Because when you send an information to the presidency, when you petition the presidency, you need to get a receipt acknowledging that officially the presidency, they have accepted your plea or your petition or your letter. Now, where catch them will say, even though the bill came, we did not acknowledge, say we have received it. And it's not they're hiding behind what we call official. Because they knew what they were doing, they did not give receipt. They did not respond. It was in their possession. The same time, they were telling Afenyomakin to send his boy, the last guy, to court to halt the signing of the bill. Into the last guy, that same day, Tokonu gave the last guy the green light. That is when Ekufuadu told us, desist from transmitting. Because technically, that transmission has not been received. It has not officially been received by the presidency. Until technically, it is unofficial. They have not received it. That is the game they played with you. Lawyer Kwame Ngo, ordinary book cake no be any more Halloween statue. Say cake is one of the name boom no be any or Halloween statue. Hey, Kevin Taylor so the some. Now, after what you say, anything we use the word officially transmitted. If it is not officially transmitted, it means they received it, but they did not acknowledge receipt. They did not say you receive it, you have receipt, no, it was in your possession. They were marking time. They were waiting for Afenyomakin's boy, the last guy, to go to court. And I'm catching Tokonu say on G case, no, Tokonu G case, and I'm say we have not received it. It means it is still in transmission. Where mama Jimmy? Obeso tam to me the man kwasi afo we be where Jimmy. And the last guy na TV so na she nose mask. Abua. Get me the last guy's picture. A foolish boy. Anti-LGBTQ bill na yan signing na trumu bill na yan signing the last guy. He's gay. Why are you gay? The last guy. Get me the last guy's picture. Let me ask him. Why are you gay? That guy all Uganda and be feeling fucking. The last guy, why are you gay? Because you are gay. Everything that you are doing shows you are gay. Mr. Get me. The last guy, why are you gay? Why are you covering your face? Because you do things like gay. The way you laugh, it's like gay. You do a lot of things that looks like a gay. Why are you gay? The last guy is gay. Oh yeah, he's gay. Don't you know? That is why he's preventing gays. The last guy is gay. Why are you gay? And the radio so na kata the nim on person bia be hu say on na block anti-LGBT bill no. En konfo no call law school no, they are disappointed in him. En konfo na on call law school no, they are all disappointed. Abrofo say, "Wow. So you came here acting as if you don't know anything about what is happening. You are gay." Hey. But me read the green letter now, the presidency and the Kufuado. Release here when they said the anti-LGBTQ bill has been transmitted to the presidency. This is the letter from the presidency. And anytime we use the word officially transmitted, they know what they are doing. Sa Kwame Ngo lawyer we onya correct. Necessary the editor cake so only letter in. Now me enju na me nkyerema de Ekufuado ne MPP for mabodam. The last guy, why are you gay? Now, letter in here, who read your say, this date is so and a shahono date in here, 18th of March 2024. Now, this was when the presidency released a statement about the anti-LGBTQ bill. Now, Parliament ascended Akoma the presidency. Trick, you know. That is why they are all hiding behind what we call officially received. Officially received. They are liars. They received it, they held it, they didn't give us a receipt because they knew what they were doing. The last guy, why are you gay? Menya picture me we am be Ghana for foolish boy. And the ordinary radio so akata with him, akata with him. You don't want people to see that politicians are using like a pig. The last guy, why are you gay? Now, my man can't let an inch be a trick in war. And the Friday. When you idea any Ghana and some account to be crowd. Anytime wow. Stories the gumbo yeah. High voltage girls now. Now it has come to the attention of the office that while the president and other senior officials of the presidency were at Pediase for a cabinet retreat on Thursday, 14th March 2024, you attempted almost your letter will come out Parliament. And in the time of the letter, President said no peduase. Parliament here adwuma nyina wie na yese Ekufuado nsan no. Ena omkoye no letter Ekufuado esend bre eye parliament ni butie kwasiafo pepawa. Ekufuado jimi we meka kire so akwa wo dim nyansa. The last guy is gay. Mama kan kire mo. Why are you gay? The last guy. Now, it has come to the attention of this office that while the president and other senior officials of the presidency were at Peduase, that means all the senior officials were at Peduase. Time and letter they could not be in Jubilee House. Now you die too. Now can watch man for gwa. Senior officials or staff man for a achichidi and your friend saying a Fremont Parry, Ekufuado, Obia, Omunina, no Munina ko Peduase. Internet Omama Kenya junior officers. You go away. I can't drama Jimmy Wow. Now I'll say at Peduase for a cabinet retreat on Thursday 14, 2024 March, you are tempted to submit the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2024 to Jubilee House for the president to signify his assent or otherwise to the bill. Or see, now you will Peduase. In 24 more Jubilee House in Yina o Peduase. And yet say Thursday no modi eya sa bill no eba Jubilee House say president sign. No be any ho. Ye din kwasiafo we 8 years kwasiafo we. Letter omo trouble e do no. Yes ma clerk is over letter de kona uja for sign o se ne nyina o Peduase kwasiafo. Ye de akosi Pedu kwa me koma na ejimi. Ene we si Peduase na achechede we mu. Drug addict way akogu pedua almost no nipa omni Jubilee House no bia mponi ho akajimi fo nkora bi nti na penifo ni nyina wo pedua ase tie brofo na aka no kwasiafo ebe ponsisia. The office is aware of 2 pending applications for an order of interlocutory injunction, both filed on 7th March 2024 in the Supreme Court in Dr. Amanda Odoi versus the Speaker of Parliament and the Attorney General, and Richard Sky versus the Parliament of Ghana and the Attorney General, respectively, to restrain you and Parliament from transmitting the bill to the President, and also to restrain the President from signifying his assent to the bill pending the final determination of the matter. Almost say no more Peduase, nyina akọ Peduase kura ne omatoto Jubilee House nim. And omote say modi eyibi eba bill bi fi parliament is a president in sign. No mo di nkate said the last guy gay. No akọ parliament that wakọ court, Supreme Court. Akonya eye den eye embra edi nechi say a restraining president na embra na e court ne e share president mama ne sign bibia. President MPP omo yankwasiafo bruta. Omo yankwasiafo a te say omo ye nyina se ejimi. Enti omo response nyina was that ni pedua ni Jubilee House. Yo Peduase ne ate say mo de sa ade ne ba ye de kra ne ate say obi de court. Enti kan mo de ba kra na nko bi eni ho. Ne nyina o Peduase num wi. Enti deliberately they did not even acknowledge it, but they knew, they accepted it. And almost smart the last guy is gay. Why are you gay, the last guy? Now, I'll say the Attorney General has, by letter dated 18th March 2024, informed the President that he has been duly served with both applications and has advised the President not to take any step in relation to the bill until the matter raised by the suits are determined by the Supreme Court. And I'm saying, Attorney General crowd warning Ekufuado, President Ekufuado say, because the last guy who is gay has taken the case to court, Attorney General Asia President, a man named Fan and San Shasia, Godfrey Dame, the nine Nissia Chia, and or told Udin Kwasiasam. Now, Uko Enima, it is the understanding of this office, meaning the Jubilee House, that both applications have also been duly served on Parliament. Therefore, it would be improper for you to transmit the bill to the president, and equally improper for this office to receive the bill until the Supreme Court determines the matter raised in the suits. Inti, Jomo Paka nyina say, no mo nyina o pediase, and omo tin se mo nkwasiafo mo de bill bi ba mekufo ado assign. Na omo no ma te kra that say eye the last guy akwa we. This is the guy. Oye Juma ewo afenyo marking law firm. Onye, the last guy, why are you gay? You are gay. You spend a lot of time trimming your beard. You are gay. See the way you talk, your actions. Why are you gay? Why have you covered your face on TV? You don't want your gay partners in Europe where you schooled. You don't want them to know that you are now against gays. The last guy, why are you gay? You are gay. The last guy is gay. Now you sit on radio, you have covered your face because where you went to school, the Europe there you went, your friends who were sharing the same room with you, the gays, you don't want them to know that you came to Ghana to stop. You came to Ghana to stop their rights. You are gay. If you are not gay, take off your shirt. Why are you gay? The last guy, why are you gay? You are gay. You are scared that they'll know it is you. You go to Europe, you gay yourself, you come to Ghana, you want to act anti-gay. Why are you gay? Afenyo Markin, he works at Afenyo Markin's law firm. He's gay. Take me to court. Why are you gay? If you're not gay, take off the nose mask. Now you sit on TV every day, you have covered your face. You are gay. Why are you gay? The way you talk, the way you do your things. You went to Europe, we know that you were involved in gayism. You made them understand you are a neutral. You believe in human rights. You come to Ghana, then you fight against gays. Why are you gay? You are gay. That's why today you cannot show your face. You are gay. You spend a lot of time trimming your beard. You are gay. The last guy, why are you gay? You are in the closet. We want you to come out of the closet, the last guy, because you had mates in the UK and they testified that you are gay. Come out of the closet. We are waiting. Why are you scared to tell us you are gay? The last guy, you are gay. Why are you gay? Why are you gay? The last guy. You are in the closet. Get out of the closet, R. Kelly. Dela Kelly. Dela Kelly, you are gay. The last guy, Kelly, you are gay. You know your friends in Europe will see you and say, but you were here with us. You dined with us. You did stuff with us. Why do you go to Ghana and become a gay stopper? Why are you gay? You are scared. You are wearing nose mask. You are gay. Say Arabic accent to, say British accent to, say American accent to, say Nima, film states, 8 years, Akwawi, the last guy. Why are you gay? He is the guy who blocked it. The last guy. Today he sits on TV with a nose mask. You are gay. Gay in the UK, anti-gay in Ghana. The last guy, why are you gay? We will let your colleagues know that you are still in the closet. You need to come out. You are gay. You spend a lot of time trimming. I have friends who have beard, but you spend too much time trimming your beard. 2 hours. Why are you gay? Tell us why you are gay. The last guy, tell us, why are you gay? You are gay. The kind of things you do. If you're not gay, why are you covering your face? Why are you not being open? You are in the closet. You are gay in the UK and anti-gay in Ghana. You are gay. Tell us, why are you gay, Dela? Why are you gay? You are gay. And you want to hide. And we know your gay partners in the UK. When you went to school in the UK, you were gay. You are in Ghana, you are anti-gay. You, Dela, Kelly, Sky, Dela, Sky, Kelly. Why are you gay? You are still in the closet like Kelly. Dela Kelly, tell us why you are gay. You are gay. That's why you are preventing these things to happen. You are gay. You go to UK, you are gay. You come to Ghana, you are anti-gay. You are hypocrite. Show us your dick. Why are you gay? You are gay, Dela. You are gay. Next week, we want to see you on TV like this. Take the nose mask off. Your friends want to see, your partners, your colleagues, your concubines, and your sleepover friends in the UK. Gay in the UK, anti-gay in Ghana. Dela, why are you gay? You are gay. Papa Penyinia on Kanokre Atrofo Party. You better about Umi Atro. We a reminder. 2022, 31st October, then they could for the car, that time na pensioners, teacher for, lawyer, a police for, soldier for, nurse for, mako pension, sika, da, day, abakukum, na abain, ekufuado, baumia, Ofori Atta Kevin Japan, Kobne Japan, be say branded no mu disikano, na Ghana for, yana nanom ya papa no mako pension, no mu, and ekufuado bekache say, there will be no haircuts. So I urge all of you to ignore the false rumors. Just as in the banking sector cleanup, government ensured that the 4.6 million depositors affected by the exercise did not lose their deposit. Ekufuor the catch that time say NDC for catch them say musika no obefedi Kennedy Japan befedi Mahamudu Bawumia na yire befa kwesi dan eya brand champion be wia sika no onu Ekufuor ne nebusuafo ne gabi mu be wia o say NDC for kasa asem no 2020 no omoboa Ekufuor de twa ya tro. Why na chire Ekufuor adwuma Ekufuor why na chire ne dwuma nana do danko Ekufuor ne papa ne wofa na chire dwuma e na ono so chire Bawumia dwuma ono na chire brand champion dwuma ono na chire Kennedy Japan dwuma eye Ekufuor ya na chire sankwasiafo sesi dwuma nana do danko Ekufuor ye remfi ne da because we nipa bonini oye panyini trofo na obedi atro e de akogye onyankopon ne me bu ne aten e wo na tro a wedi nana do danko Ekufuor moma menkan na no asem anka se o kan ye ado gagai ado trofo ado panyini trofo wo de atro ebeko wom on kan kore. Now I say, and I quote, there will be no haircuts. And I quote, I also want to assure all Ghanaians that no individual or institutional investor, including pension funds, in government treasury bills or instruments, will lose their money as a result of our ongoing IMF negotiations. Or see, I can some way to a year 2022, 31st of October 2022. Or see, obeso kache Ghana pension near for a munyina sika ewo aban ho. Omo asebio omo de omo sika asha ban mu aban edi jijuma. O say seni omo bedi power na eye banking sector na say ya omo wi Ghana sika di ye ka say omo solve problem no. Or share Ghana fo nyina bot say eye haircut say nkofo sika ebe hwere omo be lose omo sika no. Ekufuor de say omo fa omo ni to nanim so oye panyini oni atro sebio odwonso pepa ne bema no enti anya dia omusika no ebe hwere omo mame ndwodwom nko anim. Now Osaka bibi say there will be no haircuts. So I urge all of you to ignore the false rumors. Or say me catch them say me panyini menyini me to atwentwom me na me di so as president. Or say obie ni wo before obie sika di menyini monje ma asem wendi obie ni ho. Or say there will be no haircut. We na Bawumia ne te cabinet asem we omo chiro no cabinet na Bawumia te hobi brand champion te hobi Kennedy Japan osi ahene a oso no MPP mu bodam ni kura e be ne MP a ode na be ne MP na oka ho bi brand champion no oka ho bi country na ono so ka ho bi na the snitch Kennedy Japan omo nyina ka ho no mo tena cabinet e chiro sa de we say Ekufuor embe kan kire mo ma me ndwodwom nko akire we dwa ya start ya no ye de botwefu awie. Now, the last statement, I can say, Osaka say Ghana for calculation here, you know. I say, so I urge all of you to ignore the false rumors. Just as in the banking sector cleanup, government ensure that the 4.6 million deposited affected by the exercise did not lose their deposit. End of quote. Ekufuor had somehow catch the Ghana for no. The same time na Bawumia Ekufuor Brian Champon Kennedy Japan na omu wia Ghana fo sika pensioners twem kwakora nim omo invest wa ban mu etwa omo atro. The same time na ne baja nkroma ne bamo enye sika enya contract akese. And so police ni akọ pension, nurse ni akọ pension, doctor akọ pension, soldier ni akọ pension, judge ni akọ pension. Ekufuor ejina Ghana television eka kire mu nyina say obie ni wa ne sika ho beka na saa time no ken Ofori Atta Gabi Ekufuado bedi etuo na almost sagana sika adenti na yentam tumi nsan fama Bawumia oni Ekufuado tena cabinet ehye nsansem we beka kire adenti na yentam tumi nsan fama MPP yentam tumi ma Kennedy Japan a wan sorry am beka kire Ghana for say Ekufuado boa adenti na yentam tumi enfama Brian Champon a oni Ekufuado tena cabinet ebo mutirimu po so mo be wia Ghana for e de ahwe omo ho omochro nsem we beka kire why should we vote for eyedian edutwum not cabinet na omo plan sa atro we beka kire Ghana for ema emu mpenifo wuye Kobine Japan na onam Ghana 2020 eka kire Ghana for say oman ne say ye ku nipa kura yentuma MPP Kobine Japan snitch konkonsani we na o supporting kwasiasem we and these people are all back yentam Ghana nin sanfan show munsem these people who want to be president from MPP, Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuado apprentice. These are foolish men. Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuado is a liar. And internet sometimes, yet the others you want to nipe big na social media, at the TV, so say Ekufuado they will miss you so bodam. Sanke Ekufuado, anka unkofuno muwu no. Enkofo de bo mutuo no omo pension nti ye je omo sika omo fe mu we nka yo papa ka fa Jimmy nti nka se Ekufuado de ye hu ne so president da Ekufuado is a demon. Anyone who worked under Ekufuado who could not stop this canker, this deliberate siphoning of people's money from their respective investment, that person is as evil as Ekufuado. Bawumia is as evil as Ekufuado. Kobine Japan is as evil as Ekufuado. Abena Asare is as evil as Ekufuado. Country Educhum is as evil as Ekufuado. Kennedy Japan is as evil as Ekufuado nankasa. They don't care about anybody. These are selfish ingrates. Enkokura omoni bradie. Into omo we say nyina ye Jimmy, we should just forget. Can they tell us that they don't know anything about this? This was a cabinet decision. And these people are coming back to tell us to say, I yanji to me from free NDC in Simnian Famomo. I saw more bottom. Into your rain feed ye see nyina. Into me papa wuye, me auntie wuye. Me wa fabia na me nim na no pensioner wuya. Me rain feed sa de na me santam to me ma wo Bawumia ene wo yere Samira obubu nkofo dan gu. Me ntama e wo Kennedy. Me ntam to me ma wan Brian Champon. Me ntam to me ma MPP na me Jimmy. Right now the NDC government is like a rehab. We are all there trying to get out of our trauma. How should we go back? Why should we go back to the same trauma? What you see, Jimmy? You people are dangerous. You are demons. Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuado is a wicked man, a dangerous man. And you see, this Machiavellian tactics of Ghana for Jimmy, let us try and let it look like Yenyeshi. As we speak today, these people, by Independence Square, Ebunko drink as Pagana for chow, and Kwasiafo da one and I'm so more campaign. I didn't know your campaigner. You ran feed your communion for to me, mom. We should forget everything. We should not talk about anything. When we say, can Ofori Atta Asare Dela, you have not seen any of these candidates bold enough to say, Ken Ofori Atta has committed a crime. Now, so uncommitted crime Ombra Ghana. Have you heard any of them say it? No. Because all of them are interconnected. Kennedy nya contract under Ken Ofori Atta. Si estati kikansama na hobeka. Mahmoud Bawumia na yere. Omunya contract upon contract. And matese Haptel. Omudi koji ECG sika. Omudi bu ECG fast no. We are looking into the Haptel deal. Bawumia na yere almost sa contract ebo omubo e say de full anibia sebio wawo enaya tartar na bo. Brian Champon, he has a contract at Tema Port. I will tell the government. On it a Fremont Paris. I know that contract. Fremont Paris and Brian Champon. They changed their name and gave the contract to somebody. I know. These people are all criminals, sir. Nobody should take them serious. I know. Monkanje Brian Champon. The contract now about a month to elections on if Fremont Paris. Almost sa omudin edema obino. I know. Inti, why should we sit in Ghana and allow these clowns, these liars, and the one nam Ghana eke kansem ya pese party no esa gina ne naso na pese party ni gina ne naso a omo di party nanim a mo ne omo bu man na ende ye de krono ato omo so no ade na mo eje nkofo no se omo mbran be yi omo ho ano na party ni endi mu. It is simple as that. Obia odi MPP enim a odi bone a se mo MPP for mo gitum se nipa no o di Ghana mraso onya kromfo na mo so nya kromfo a ade na ba omi antumi kan kire se oni Ken Ofori Atta tena cabinet or Ken Ofori Atta di in Ken Ofori Atta ntumi nya sa ade na ba omi antumi ka se Ken mbran be gina eye court na on prove ncha Ghana say the NPP as a political party is not a criminal entity. Ade na Kennedy ntumi nya sa ade ntina Brand Champion oni Ken Ofori Atta etena cabinet no on ntumi nya bold on his store. Brand Champo, or na sin near ding, or na so oyananta when yeska. Mumutan say ade na on to me make that statement. Because in Ghana, every single person obiahu MPP say a criminal cartel. Obianim some yakromfo. Now it's up to you people to clear yourselves. How are you going to clean the party up? It's proven to us to say you didn't steal from us. Now, how are you going to prove that? And they say a Ken Ofori Atta or the leading munina a bo kronoa and they been see Ghana history muda. And then you people, if you want us to believe the party again, you are not coming together as a candidate who want to lead the party, who want to bring the party back to a place where people will accept it again. Why are you people all not coming together to say we should release a statement and tell Ken Ofori Atta say Omra. Now Omra me Ghana for say your party in your for party. But because all of you are criminals. Because more candidates you were part of the criminal dealings of Ken Ofori Atta. Let me tell you, SML is just one deal at Ken Ofori Atta. Yeah. There are so many deals that Brand Champo knows about it. So many deals that Ken Japan knows about it. Majority of the criminal deals from Mahamudu Bawumia na Yere, it went to them. We are talking about deals Edichumba Education Ministry. Omu nyina nim. Kobne Japan, Onya Bemu, and so no man contractor, dubious. Omu nyina nim. That is why they have all moved away from encouraging to come and clean themselves. Because Sunday Ken Ofori Atta eba no be catch Ghana for say na me cabinet minister. I'm coming to prove to Ghana for say MPP no ye nya kromfo. I'm coming to face the law. E wona Ghana for be say ampa. Mo de katu musu nya no kre. Adentina sankofo we ntumi nya sa because all of these people are criminals. It's Ghana no young man no school no young lady na or monitor Ghana politics no or sorry no ato abama Ken Ofori Atta. So be to abama Bawumia what to ama Ken Ofori Atta. Oto abama Kennedy what to ama Ken Ofori Atta. Because what is going to happen and say Saudi to me ma Bawumia Kennedy omo makali nyina what is going to happen is say Ken Ofori Atta bonia wedi MP before bonia wedi no they are going to clear all and put it under the carpet. It's a fact. And intina, they are all waiting, say, Emma Ken Ofori Atta ma, mema yen kasa asem no. It is because they are all criminals. Nobody cares about Ken Ofori Atta's lawyer assuring us. As I sit here, I see Ken Ofori Atta's lawyer as a madman. Who's an unborn jot to jot. There's no credibility around that guy. So why should I sit here and take the word of a chain smoker? Ken Ofori Atta's lawyer sitting on radio and TV and telling you say he can assure Ghanaians say Ken Ofori Atta beba. No lawyer nanka so only credibility. A chain smoker they be attack ya chino or pejot and son would not judge my stable no. That chain smoker na ubejide di say Ken Ofori Atta lawyer. Ken Ofori Atta lawyer or your chain smoker on your stable credibility only be no. On never assure Ghana for say Ken Ofori Atta will come. No on nanka lawyer no. On no krono ebini. We want the party. We want the MPP as a political party. At this point, we were expecting the party to say, Ghana for say Yakromfo. We want Ken Ofori Atta to come to prove say Yakromfo. That's what we want the NPP to do. But they can't do it. Those people who are saying they want to be, they want to clean the party. Now what are you cleaning? Yes, who ye Brahim fear about chesa unyeria, utifie kachre say, minyewi. Yes, you're crowding in Asia. Mo a crow if you were muya crom for a crona mutimuno, a crowning in Asia with a crow him fee. And yes, some say if you were muya for. Na mumundi pabako akoria or hineno, sebi wakoria or hinena punching. And I catch him say, you know, yes, shower him fee. ɛna mo nyinaa so mo ti fie o mabɛtena ɛyɛ deɛn mo mu bi mabɛtena ahemfie no sɛ anyɛ deɛ ɛnya akorɔmfoɔ ɛne ɛse yɛnka sɛ mo no mamomma momfa mo ba na yɛse wɔawi apɔnkye na yɛfrɛ no Ofori Atta no momfa ne mmra na ɔhene mbusa no ahenkwaa sɛ ohu no ɛyɛ ɔhene de okuta ɔhene kyiniɛ sɛ time a Ofori Atta ɔyɛ mabusuani ɛbɛwi apɔnkye no ɔmo sɛ ɔmo hu no ɔmo yɛ adansefoɔ ɔmo twɛn ekuromɔfoɔ nyinaa bɔ kyenku monkɔfa mabusuani ne mfiri fie mmra na ɔmɛka sɛ mankɔ hɔ ɛnyɛ mmea that time no na meni around a mo se daabi monyɛ ɛso still ma meyɛ mfrɛ mo akɔmfoɔ moyɛ akorɔmfoɔ. It is simple as that. You are thieves. Inti, why should we? Because the moment Oman we yadebeshe MPP in Sabium no. Kronoa chema untumi abo. Kronoa Ofori Atta abo. E wisema ye wunyina no. They will stop everything in a second. That means say e wiya omu wiya ye nyina no mefa. And that is why they want to come to power because omu hu ye say ye Jimmy. Monfa mabusuani ne mbeka nkyerɛ enti yɛpɛ the 5 candidates was 6 no we are giving you people an assignment yɛpɛ sɛ mo a mo se mo pɛ sɛ mo lead MPP no mo a mo pɛ sɛ mo lead MPP no yɛpɛ sɛ mo assignment kitwe bi the talking is too much we are tired you people should come together as a flag bearer potential flag bearers to tell us Ofori Atta mra na mama ne mma. We want you people to say mo pese Ofori Atta ba ye pese free mo nu mu ba ye pese mo ka say yes Ofori Atta nya kromfo ye pese oba. We want you people to do that. We want people to advocate for the return of Ofori Atta. You the 5 people leading the MPP today adena mo nyina mo free ho adena mo nyina mo nka se Ofori Atta ama sa eye prime minister ye nko because your party ni magu ase dodo because of Ofori Atta obia se ya akromfo bring Ofori Atta na ye hu se mo nya akromfo enti akromfo asefo ewifo ma etutufo ajantrafo enimkumfo akromfo MPP fo mo pese ye gimutum se party na nye ewifo party a mo party no na Alan ka ho edum pempenso bi na Alan say mo ye wifo dodo mo ye ajantrafo mo ye wudifo eni tina wate no ho omo mu di Alan echi nyina no they don't want to be labeled as criminals they don't want to be labeled as murderers they don't want to be labeled as nation wreckers they don't want to be labeled as arrogant twerps and nintin na mo say they don't want to be part of the NPP enti say ebi etuma atwe omo ho say party ni nya e osemo amaka no prove kire say party no eye anything e say mo nyina mo say Ofori Atta ayi bawomia Kene Japan Kobene Japan eye brand champion any country mo nipa 5 no mo nyina mo betena table back ho na mo release one statement to say you want Ofori Atta back in Ghana. You can't do it because mo nyina mo ye wifo. You people are all criminals. Munyina mu ye wifo. Munyina 90% of you people sat in cabinet with Ofori Atta. You are thieves. The party does not represent anything. It represents foolishness and thievery. The party MPP a Kromfo party. Yen tam to me mamu biem. Contract is said about Omiya as the vice president of Ghana. And about Omiya we nya contract biya. Ba Omiya me kan say we nya contract biya wa ba em na me ka se won kire no. Ya pese ba Omiya je mic. No ka che Ghana for say the 8 years Odi Ekufuor-Addo echi obubu man no wanje contract ba akokra. Wanje contract directly and indirectly. Wanje ba akupa. Ebese ba Omiya. This is a test to ba Omiya. We want ba Omiya to pick a mic. Ne yire Samira kra no. Sa pele. Ya pese pele ene ba Omiya gina stage ba ko som ka say ye ne. Ye ba abam we Odi Ekufuor-Addo echi aye tena cabinet no. Ya anje contract ba akokra. Ya pese omo mienu omo ntumi nka. Omo ye wifo. They cannot make that statement because they know. Brian Champon, onje Mike Nkojina stage. Non kan chire Ghana nyina say MPP aban ba no we nya contract bia. We nya contract over $50 million. Mumbusa say onya contract na we nya contract. On to me nya da because they made money out of you people. Mumbusa Kennedy Japan say MPP ba power no contract say no nya. How much was it? On to me, you know why? Because Kennedy Japan made a lot of money at your expense. Mumusa educhum. Ninyana na wa free SHS secretariat no. Na onene eye food, eye de school, eye feeding no. Contract onye bi ana we nya bi. Mumusa educhum mame. Mumusa educhum. Mumusa country say sa party obedi echire ya onya minister di ye no. Onya contract anase we nya contract. Mumusa Company Japan also an engineer. Mumusa say 8 years na be power no. Onya one contract directly or indirectly da. He got it. These are people who made money out of you. They have seen it say mwe Jimmy. They still want to take more. Wait ya. You see why they be amikache Ghana for say the NPP. Nobody should allow them close to power. Omwe Jimmy. They are naturally foolish. They are naturally greedy. They are naturally very, very diabolic. Diabolical beings, no mugum. Everything about them is about Jemenya. Everything about them is Yenkuwe Nienyawe. Everything about them is Yensewe Nienyawe. The party ne wono a cluster of criminals. Majority of them some abroach because Omunyina came back to feast on Ghana, what we have. NPP for the nyina almost say and almost pay a president dino. Omunyina some bomb brawa brochri. Na munyina mo bomb brawa brochia. What do you need here? Adena munyina mo ba mama bi adwuma anka say mo beboa. They all want to get into politics. They came from outside and they got into politics. Ask yourself why. Because omo free bibia infra brochia. They came to feast on you. Kennedy Japan so tina brochire onya wiase sike nyina so ba Ghana be politics because one fa hwiamba he put something in your heads some way jiminti or wiase sike nyina. No, he was lying. He came and he used you people. He feast on you people for years. Mahmudu ba omi aso ko school brochire no tina UK na de ndien owie no ko betuma chiro books aton anameboa Oba no be Bank of Ghana ko betuma say adwuma na ewia retire agiri sika ko tene fie design. Why did he enter politics? He wanted to feast on you. Bibi. These are criminals. They are vultures. They came to feast on you. Now let's go to Aya Brandy Champon. Also Tina Bruchi. No no credit or a soldier near Obu Petru. Brandy Champon. Azani Bianen se. On Sunday night right in your papa. Atrontra. Also Tina Bruchi. And of course soldier. And I don't know free Bruchi soldier by and one may be a security agency. I'm so. I'm Bonebra, Anthony Pejuma. Still, he wanted to get into politics. He came with nothing. He is feasting on you people. Make sure, Masi. These are all people who were hungry outside. They didn't have anything. Omu somewhere Jimmy. Country. Ayadian educhum. Osino to California chradie. A dear benefit in a such obi or chradio America. You retire nicely. You get your consistent pension pay. You get health care. He left, he came to Ghana, he came into politics. He's coming to feast on you. They had nothing outside. Come to Japan. On the other, they claim to fame and said, Nana Mammy a lawyer, the papa a lawyer, and a dear judge in your kuno, and the MPPH, and our quabro checo skuka. Also could a fake accent, the same thing. Look and check their track record. They came to feast on you people. They came to use you people to make money. All of them, their CV is the same. They have the same CV. And that same CV, their money are the same. And say they came from outside to tell you, say, when they were out, they didn't have a dime. None of them had $500,000 cash. But none of them. But they came here, they were part of the cartel. They created an idea. Now they are billionaires. They still want to live that life. They don't want to move away from it. And then alternate power. Our best watch them say, politics in Guana bit my. No, it is because they didn't come with anything. What they came with is to come and feast on you people. Can Ofori Atta no hefa also not Tiabruchri. Now ye Jumama Chase, JP Morgan Chase. Now ye den hedge fund den and obaye. One for Capramo or buy no finish him. 1999 or Tam Snake for Sika 5 billion or the Quabruchri and Osadan Hoba or Niku for the buyer. They know what they are doing. Gabi Ochredakon, or sit on also to UK. Now a day, Yedim de no ye, or son of Cody and Dien, and I know you cash, yet it's Yan on Subai Becan and Night also not a sure danchain, and no dadamo, on Subai, he came to feast on you. Bedie tuo, yasi bedie tuo, even no, oh, not to USO, bedie tuo, no, oh, no, so a dien, and a bedie tuo, he came back, he came to feast on you. Nana do dankwe kufu do den chama nankasa. Dear Nana Oyawa Bruche, fake lawyer, no certification, Papa Bia. He went to the UK, or condom drugs, a Pamelo school, or Kosha UK, or Kosha France, never pardon the Nifri Hobaye, and a Akbalu, never pass senior, a day, in as a law student, or passe, and on Sunimwa, and became the foreign affairs minister, and on Nema Obey Attorney General, and Obey president. They all came with nothing. Drug addicts, criminals, people who cannot do anything outside, they came to feast on you. This is the MPP. Ebia unya lie ninti. Debia out I want to take Ghana politics na say. They all came to feast on you. So take a step back. You see if you be Napo when Napo now or Han or call Holland and or call a doctor to be no buyer into Napo buyer no and I said the idea as Antiphone say and your uncle MP or buy and look to energy. You look to education. He feast on you. Who else again? A DB Bobia. These people did not have anything outside. They be on the NPP. These are diabolic people. Who else? Why be on building anything from scratch? None of them. Because Jimmy, they have realized say Jimmy and into ende Canada Japan to me and take Ghana or say on a dear or bar or beko sirim or the vegetables in Yabeko. These are the same people who were against John Mahama building an airstrip in the northern region. These were the same people who were saying, why should John Mahama build airport in every region? These were the same people who were against e-blocks around the nation. These were the same people who were against the John Mahama infrastructure, extending roads around the nation. These were the same people. But when I come back, Oman 8 years, what did he do? Obia Ghana politics will take advantage of Ghana power Baumia. Yeah. Because when Baumia was at Bank of Ghana, he could have waited and become the head of Bank of Ghana. But you see, because Baumia was a greedy man and is still a greedy man, he saw an opening inside the foolish masses, that is the NPP. And Baumia Ebwa Kufo emane ye redenomination and Akufo to me we Ghana sika through redenomination because I woke back now ko hear the reason why it's Mahamudu Bawumia mo allow Kufo mane ye redenomination it did not have any reason but they wanted to conceal the crime, the money they had stolen. So Bawumia helped Kufo for Kufo to do the redenomination to take our money away. Owie no introduce Bawumia Kufo introduce no Edema Ekufuado that Ekufuado to take this guy because it was through Bawumia na mitumi edupi Ghana for through the redenomination or say Yesika and Ekufuado tam Bawumia dinechi. Bawumia wasn't a card-bearing member of the NPP. Bawumia was an opportunist. He was a greedy opportunist who saw say the party is full of foolish people who are always happy or who are always convinced by titles. So he came in as Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Bank of Ghana researcher and DND. That's all. The foolish masses who follow them. So for 16 years, Mahamudu Bawumia has been in our politics. Economy no so be solve it, we solve it. Ejuma so be we famba. So ni won fa so bia ni politics sim and akwa we ne na yere. Omo di omo to kosia no omo to akosia. Omo ni gu ha no makoni egu ha. No mo di we ata no mo wura ha. Enkwasi asem these people have become billionaires overnight. Samira Bawumia has one of the biggest buildings in Ghana. On an Ghana, dear Intini ever to me, Samira Bawumia. Or Tam Ghana Sikale for first class, private jet, Echo India, Echo here Kunkumbaja for him, Esabaye. This woman, Nabra Bonina, is about how she looks. The other fan of tone and the other fan of Nim, Amobiaka say, hey, Bawumia, you way and one for first wife, no. That is her CV. So why should we hand over a country to such people? These are opportunistic, greedy people. And I can take all the rest out. Look at Kennedy Japan. Ni baby any wako school or Ghana. Or be won in Benina wa broche fi omu nyina guha. They are having better education like my kids. Kennedy Japan baby any wako free SHS that. Bawumia baby any wako free SHS that. They don't care. What they care about is power. You don't understand the MPP, eh? You still don't get the dynamic. Part, you know, a money making. Oh, see, MPP, they see Ghana as a cash cow. That is all that they do. Come in, win power, steal, omutumine foko. That is the mentality. And it's in there, say, Attorney General Babontene, na obebrief Ghana for on things that are happening and how he's taking steps to prosecute people. The MPP are angry why the Attorney General is telling Ghanaians what he is doing. You see, their problem is that men see and tumagufi wa bontene. Yenim see about chrono, so men can't we say. So the idea in say we are thieves, but don't tell Ghanaians that we are thieves. Let Ghanaians sit as fools. Their problem is Attorney General briefing Ghanaians every single thing he's doing. That is what hurts them. Because the more the Attorney General briefs you, let you know the damage they have done, the more their party depletes. The more we get to know the MPP, what the party represents. Into their biggest problem as a political party is the Attorney General briefing Ghanaians every time about the cases he's working on, the investigations he's done so far, people who have stolen from us, the amount of money they have stolen, and who are going to be charged. Into those things worry them. Those things worry them because Ghanaians get to know the damage they have done. Imagine that this Attorney General does not speak, does not say anything. All that we will see that Attorney General if court oh, we are doing well, the case is going well. You will sit there and say, but you and I today know the damage they have done. Courtesy, the Attorney General breaking every single thing down to us. And that is what we expect every government institution to do. We want the government to be transparent with us. We want to know the action you are taking. We want to know who stole from us, how far you have done the investigations. Do you have intentions of prosecuting? When are you going to do it? That is what the Attorney General is doing. So when it comes to judiciary, when it comes to prosecuting and what we call transparency, the Attorney General is bringing Ghanaians along in the prosecution of people who have stolen from us. So, eche we kromfo, eche we Jimmy, eche we MPP dia on pese, yebese untuma gufi wa bontene. Why should a Ghanaian have a problem with the Attorney General standing out and telling Ghanaians every single thing somebody has taken from us? Why should he have a problem? Inti, you can see clearly the problem MPP forward Ghana is here and say they have to attack the Attorney General. They have to go after the Attorney General. All because when they don't mute the Attorney General, by 2027, everybody would know the MPP is not a political party and that is a murdering machine. That is their problem. And it's a utie argument. They don't argue along the criminal part of the issues Attorney General can. Because so you Ghana ni, that's all the Ghana. That's the case will be a Ghana sika say. Also you must show. Also because Attorney General dey na wo ye. But you don't sit there and say, I didn't Attorney General be nipem air catch there. Kwasi afo na sika no why dia. Sika na ye wia na Attorney General air catch no. Sa sika no mu wia no. Kwasi afo MPP mo nkwa mo dia eh ne dia. Attorney General is telling you ye wia usika. When you wia usika. Oma me adwuma de semindi me were confidence say sa adwuma de obetume didi we atum Attorney ne bone be na waye nkwasiafo. You see, Attorney General ni amana adwuma and adwuma e de ma Attorney General ne say hwehwe ye sika semu hwehwe krono ankofo aboyemu uwia ka kire ye o ka kire wia afeko court na hwe say onsa betuma kama ya. It's simple. Look into it, tell us what you found, go to court and pursue it. These are the three things we gave Attorney General to do. Now Attorney General kwa hwehwemu wa bebo ya mane na okoko takwa akotie sika maya odo kwase ate MPP sa won tie ase. Attorney General begina ni penim na okache Ghana fo nyina se sansem we ya mahwehwem bebia meduri mehu ni se metuma wi ni wo court. Attorney General on bomra bia on tomra. If you think he has gone against the law, you as a person, you as a political party can go to court and stop the Attorney General from making any pronouncement on any case. And that is what they are trying to do. The MPP has no integrity. If the Attorney General keeps on like this, trying and every day briefing us on what he has discovered, the MPP in 2027 will be good. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. This is, you see, Ghana for, it is some time, I am munjina bontine. Munya butre, na mu analyze the issues, no. So who analyze the MPP here, you will know where they are coming from. I am worried. Now the Attorney General is prosecuting people on the internet. The Attorney General has not prosecuted anybody. Attorney General can make statement. It is the court that will decide whether Attorney General has a case or not. And Attorney General has not been barred by anybody from speaking on a matter. No. The same way suspects, their lawyers are able to walk out of court and make comments on the case in court. You know? The Attorney General, who is also a lawyer for Ghana, can speak on issues. When Attorney General does investigations and tell Ghanaians to say, I've done my investigations. From what I have, from the amount of money I have seen, the amount of money I've seen people steal and have evidence to it, I believe I can win this case. The Attorney General has not prejudged the case. The Attorney General is telling you, put the confidence in him and he will get your money back to you. What's the big deal here? The NPP in Pesa Attorney General ebe briefie. Me nanka me pesa Attorney General briefing Ghana every 1 month. Every month, the Attorney General needs to meet Ghanaians and brief us exactly the why the washishum, the wohu, detailing. Tell us and give us confidence he can fight it. That's all. The more Attorney General air press conference, any Ghana forecaster, Ghana no, Ghanaians will know the difference between NPP and NDC. Ghanaians will see the damage the NPP they have done to us. I'm telling you. And it will shape in the way we vote. It will shape in the way we have arguments. It will shape in the way we think about politicians. It will let Ghanaians be aware of what we are getting ourselves into. And into the end, the problem with the NPP is not even the economy. It is the Attorney General. They don't want the Attorney General to be saying to party no muti and ebe omode party ni say yensi antuma gufin wa abontene kwasia na yensi na abontene ebe da ne hu santuma na efin odu kwahye dem akwahye ni blue yen hye ntuma bia blue wo dem ye ba betra abontene ye beto so clean ye besi na ye nyina ye hu efin na ntuma na ye de odwunso gu ntuma nim se na ntuma na ye efin na etuma tu ye nyina ye hofo se na be ye de koto a kwasia mpa yi bi nkodwunso ngum ye mfa nhye dem ensi abra ye hu awia ma ye hu se eni ate ana se eni ntiye because ntuma gufin usi no dem a eni ti a unhu ena wensi ni ya unhu e wo se ye de ba petem e wo se ye de betina e ye de ewiem na ye si na ye posa na ye hye de blue na ye purum na ye hata se na be ye obi abehu se sebio ye ntuma wo ye de kogu dem de sebio eni ate nti kwasia bi kodem no osa kwa eni fin a na ye hu se we na ye party no atro na ye de teye. The NPP is a party of liars, filthy murderers. We were talking about it, and I've seen this lady. In fact, it's got to do with this wonderful, beautiful lady. I've heard of Dr. Vanessa Atikwi. If I got your name wrong, I'm very sorry, but I think I'm seeing Atikwi. Dr. Vanessa, I say accountability is key to breaking Ghana's cycle of silence and protecting victims of abuse. And I think she's right. And she was speaking on a year, Endra Seme CS Soja Nibi, Eco Pharmaceutical, Oko Pharmacy B, Eco Boo, girl be a born assume, in Sembibria, girl no, nim, or she's related to a military officer. It does not even matter. But at the end of the day, a soldier assaulted a civilian. It does not matter how angry you are as a military man. It does not matter how somebody provokes you. Obi cry a boxer, keke kran obi provoking as a normal boxer, no. Because of almost professional, they are not supposed to even punch people or fight people in public, which we all know is public knowledge. Into a military officer, you have gone through the training now. Also to be shown also in circumstances where you think Krampo said somebody is disrespecting you, it shows the difference between you and the normal civilian. Everything about military, police, everything about this kind of security, is our discipline. The moment you are not able to make sure, say, wait to me and live within that discipline, then you are not fit for purpose. So I believe this woman made a right decision, the right call, that we need accountability. It is very key because there are a lot of people who are being abused in Ghana. Your nipa bebre ye tete omo fa ahudie so a sebio omo ntumi nkasa ye nkasa mo omo kura wo se omo kasa ma sa nipa no, they are not talking for those people. The system has left a lot of people behind. There are lots of people in Ghana, they are going through different kinds of abuse. And to be very fair with you, your uncle for more bre, embema, emma, penifon, kwara. But this doctor's statement, and I really like it. And she was talking about what we call the silence and protecting victims of abuse. I will urge Madam Doctor, with all due respect, I want you to go to the north. They call something the witch camp. I want you to advocate for that camp to be shut down. Our mothers are being abused at those witches camps around the nation. We don't expect you people to be vocal when it comes to things only in Accra. There are a lot of these churches who are having camps around the nation. They are abusing people, men, women. There are so many people who are yearning. They want you people to step up It is not always sitting in Accra and wearing suits and speaking beautiful English. You look very beautiful. I really appreciate you. But what I want you to do is to take it a step further. Call your colleagues, your friends who want to help protect people's rights. The abuse in our country is too much. So let's start from the top. There's something called the witches' camp. People are being abused around the nation. Ya tete sorry na ya de maamefo enkwara eguo edi chains egugu omo nan e na ya tete yomo against their will. Okosroa ya maamenom every single day people are stoning them, killing them because kwase bi se obi ye beifo. We want you people to start from the difficult parts. The grammar is too much. And especially recently, and it's got nothing to do with this lady. Recently I saw a lot of ladies in Accra wearing pink, led by some ladies who only advocate for things that will bring them money. Oh, pink, the breast cancer awareness. Hey, wouldn't it be a breast cancer? It is only in October Namokai breast cancer. And let me take this lady's picture off because I don't want somebody to think I'm talking about her. I really spoke about her and I told her she should help. I really like the confidence and akumapa or person or the bois emma abuse you Ghana no sanko for no we can help them. So as a lawyer, she can get 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lawyers who are also women who want to fight for the rights of women, abusing of women around the nation. There are lots of women who are going through a lot. It is not only issues coming up for us to hear your voices. Maybe you've been speaking, but I've not been hearing. But my advice is I will help. You people should put yourself together. Let us start from the top. Your witches camp, let us go there. Yanko, na yan starting advocacy. Na yan maamenom na yes your mabo. Ye multitude or more. A lot of places in Ghana. Asori fie, abusum fie. A witches camp. We should advocate as women to protect this woman. Make sure that their rights are protected. It's very, very important. We are talking about young kids who are being traded off. They are being sold. Child slavery in Ghana. We are having kids who are working at a tender age of about 5 years. These are all things that are in the system. You guys can collaborate with the ministry that is in charge of stuff like that and make your presence felt. There's no big deal in this. I have no hard feelings against anybody. But if you're going to speak on these things because a soldier attacked a lady in Accra, a soldier attacked a lady in a pharmacy, we need to look beyond just Accra. Our horizon should cover a lot of places that majority of people are not thinking about. That is where the abuse is happening. And then make us say, oh, you're a doctor, not a lawyer. So get your doctor friends and get some lawyer friends and form a group and make sure the advocacy goes on very well. But start from the top. And I've been speaking about this for years. So let us see you people. Because you see, there's one thing I've seen. There are so many women in Ghana who only become relevant on certain dates. Your Mabu Ghana event being quite a moment important. Now say me you see October pink day breast cancer awareness. Oma bodies. And they be magic jeans no oma belt. And kuta pencil mook. As I pencil mook. Ako boro bag bi boutiques say we are fighting breast cancer. Do you know where breast cancer is? Do you people know where breast cancer is? And these people are the ones who are making it difficult for us to fight breast cancer in Ghana because it has now become fashion. It has become a show. It has become whose face is on it. It has become who put on the best makeup, who put on the best jeans, who was wearing the best pencil mook, ajanta for mook, who is the person who sat and spoke, who is the person who's going to be the face. It has become something like, come and see what we are wearing. Is my G-string nice? The real job is not being done. So there are some women in Ghana, we speak for women. They only become relevant on some dates. And when I say dates, some became relevant in October because breast cancer time we do. Do you know where breast cancer is? Hey, slave queens for Kevin Taylor. We don't like him. Look at him, such a man. Hey, sugar daddy for one for Robodo when we can money on the dano. And I'm using Mamu Yambano. Mumbram once and I come again. Some man I'm with the anymore Ghana Namoka say breast cancer awareness month. Breast cancer awareness month. Mo, sit down and analyze the issue very well. It is not you people coming out one day, getting some sponsorship from some companies and telling Ghanaians to say, we came on TV, we were on TV3, we were on Joy News, they interviewed us, so you have fought breast cancer. You are crazy. There's more work to be done down there. Mo pese mo hu be fi. Enso mo nyina mo pese from madam. Mo nyina mo pese mo hu be fi. And so you people want to be recognized. That's not how we recognize people. Madam Theresa, when I recognize them, they did a dirty job. You sit in Accra and you want to always wear mook. You want to go to France. You want to go to UK. You want people to see you on TV. And you think through that, you can advocate and fight a canker or fight anything against women. You people are not ready. You people are lazy. You are taking advantage of these events and making money out of it. And I will tell these companies, I am sponsor side events, we say, you are giving the money to the wrong people. These are women who cannot even pay their own rent. They are living a lifestyle they cannot afford. These are people who think, say, these events are the events of the rent. Ignore these people. Go down there. There are people who are willing to work, to fight breast cancer, to fight a lot of things. Sir, I want to buy girls way mono. Sir, I can't crave me 54 no. Sir, ya press wa mo bia hu ye ho. Sir, ya hot your pants with ya use washing machine with that. Where they rather them that. Those kind of girls, they cannot advocate for anything. These are girls who are looking for sponsors to pay their rent. And see, I will urge you Ghanaians, Mona, Mopesi fighting this kind of breast cancer. Metina Kromha, a woman had breast cancer. I did everything to make sure this woman got saved. Because nipa cross omo buano e mane tumi ko hospital doctor e kwaji card e sika wo ho enso onya access nimpo. 2023 the woman died. 2024 I think I told you guys, oh we are ojan koras bear force 5. I'm taking care of them. Me hu nimpo da, me hu nimpo da. So this is what we are talking about. There are women who are struggling. There are people living with sicknesses. Mumu bi mudi mu jimi tin crying. Most of them are going to say, enter the female and I'm gonna say, elunti. You are automatically intelligent. And I pity those people, those companies, because majority of these companies who are sponsoring this nonsense, they are sleeping with these women before they give them the sponsorship. I know for a fact. If you want to help, let us help. Jimmy Dawson, you will see them. Are they breast cancer? No, jeans be no, I'm street. So, hey, we are fighting. Do you think you fight breast cancer on the streets? Do you think there are so many women in Ghana I will go through breast cancer issues? They don't even know who to talk to. Motenkana Jimmy, because you want to pay your rent. Yeah, there's one thing. Let me carry Friday. Mr. T, Mr. P, Mr. S, give me a chance. Yeah, Mama can be in Ope. Emma Omorias, with all due respect to Ghanaian women. Ope Emma Omoriasia. Almost say, almost celebrities are my disappointing nation pa Ghana. Yeah. That thing called celebrityship or whatever you call it. Ghana for money bino munya no. They have not been able to do anything with it. It has been a total waste. That celebrityship na munya no. Saa de na yaso so musuma munya, mumu ebi mu amunya legitimately. Muye adwuma de kodu sa level no. You people, you have disappointed the nation. Because sa check Ghana for ma about 90% omuka say omunya baby ejina omutumi kasa wo bedwom e ma ne ko ekire no. They have made no impact. Everything they want to do is to their own benefit. Yes. So what is a samba wejina baby kasa is about who they know there, what they are going to get there. It is not about impacting any life. I am telling you. And you people have been a big disappointment to Ghana. Yes. And Nana Kuredo Ajima Rollins Sewu. So now I won't agree with her on some things like myself, cry. At least there was something that she did. The impact was there. It is still there. Mumba, Maka, or Ghana, majority of you people, there are women who can speak and boast of Mercy Hospital. Through my help, this has been established. This is going on. Even when I'm dead, I know a young kid, a young girl, near Tikrom Hana, Professor Nano Pukwajiman, Wabe Vice President. She was speaking every single day about a girl child, about we trying to get a sanitary pad. So sanitary pad here, the man and the free schools, no. And then I started 2014. time Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman den or education minister. That idea, that is where it germinated from. We didn't get any woman, even Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, advocated to be the first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana. My influence, I want to use this to prove a point that even though I don't support this party, I just want to stand for women. Oh, we know you people. And it's that sometimes the kind of respect some of you expect from some of us, you don't get it because you don't represent anything. You people represent makeup, bags, konkonsa, where could the way, where your video. You don't represent anything because today, you yinta show the floor. Now you busa say, apart from Adia TV soka, and our radio soka, and our podcast here, what has been your impact? There is no impact. You people don't even understand yourselves. You don't know why you have gotten to where you are. And it's in Ghana, majority of them, you know why? Because you people are not showing them that you even understand who you are. You people don't even understand what makes you a Ghanaian woman who has gotten the opportunity to speak. Mami, where started here, time of John Mahama in the first 2020, I never saw any lady. But they keep saying she's going to shut the ceiling glass. She's going to go through. This one was crying for the help of women. And so Bekono, oba you bia, maami bia won ko school da, otie kurasi bi no yin ntuma, ya pese Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman be the vice president. She wants a woman to also be at the table. Maami ni go school da. Maami ni to tomatoes, maami ni to intos, moko, maami ni kofa jene, and so onim the reason why she needs a woman at the table. But girl not think I not radio so no. Girl not think I not podcast so no. Girl not think I not pencil moku no. They all say Abidjan for jeans no. Sa girl na watch himself funu no. Na adwene no on tiasie. Enti otambag na odressia opia obi so ajantreni because she doesn't represent anything. She represents how she looks. So there's a difference between you representing something, believing something, carrying something and leaving a legacy, and you representing what you wear. Ain't a majority of you ladies are more Ghana, no? When even you dress well and sharp, majority of the people think Jantra Namuya because they think that is what you believe in. That is what gives you the confidence. But when they take that away, you are nothing. And then I am a catcher will say 90% of you girls in Ghana sitting on radio and TV walking around and saying, we are this. You have disappointed Ghana. That is why nobody see any relevance in majority of you guys. But makano natural. Yes, that's the thing. It has always been about find a good way and obi to be an opportunity to use their platform to advocate for women, to advocate for the girl child, to change the narrative. No, but some question. Now, anyway, na die. Hey, where there? But this is so go school. And kwasia samunkwa. Hey, now there so pema. Now go school. Hey, what did you know? Now, what anyway you da? And kwasia samunkwa. And I see these things and I'm saying, that is why today, and the men in Ghana, they think that every woman who has dressed is a problem. Because you people, majority, you don't represent anything. You need to represent something. You need to represent something beyond your looks. But you people represent all that what you are wearing. You don't represent anything beyond that. It is very important that you represent something. You see, the Beyoncés you people like, they represent something, not just the music. The music is a propeller. It was a springboard. But you see the Beyoncés, they are able to go down to make impact. They just didn't just become Beyoncé. It is what they put in. It is what they put in after what they are known for. That is what we call you are representing something. What do you represent? And they are from Nyabejinaho. What do you represent? Oh, me, I'm an ambassador for the NDA. I am an ambassador for the NDA. Me, I used to work with this radio. Me, don't you remember me? Me, I used to. Sign I'm representing. You don't represent anything beyond what you are wearing. Into Merman Famwa, and Merman Humwa, automatically it rings here. Into a jantreni. These are the realities. Reality in America, because when your opportunity to sit with these big men, you are not able to let them understand and say, it's not just the relationship I have with you. There is something I want to represent. No. Where are you going to take me to London? The Dubai, I want to go some. Or who say Jimmy? Who say what you need? me dem pe dan ni bio oto dan no ma na papers no wo ne yiri din mu oto car no ma na papers no wo ne boy din mu ye ja wo ndani age car no because you represent what you sit in, what you wear. You don't represent anything. There's no legacy behind you people. And you might not like me. I don't like any of you people because mo krampo no mo high voltage. Mo high voltage. My is a petrol. There be an matches so somebody like me, I will not come for a high voltage woman because and then I may commit suicide. And so me, I don't give a heck about any of you people. No, because I'm a high voltage unless I want to destroy my career, destroy everything, and I'm a high voltage woman. I don't like high voltage woman. Because high voltage woman, they be a petrol gun. You get what I mean? Until you people should understand. You need to advocate for women. You need to stand for women. You need to represent something. No more creative group will be women there over Oti Africa. Akora ba akora eko school a sebio akora no krampo no de obehye the confidence only be now then in UK and in France say ho na koka masem. Now when the young girl in France, the country how they have been able to make sure say sa abayuana or France no in the next 15 years the country they have secured that abayuana life. Now the question to France say, "Okay, discuss women empowerment." The child living at Bekwai, you need to be in Ghana to let the child know. Jimmy, it's all about benefiting themselves, making money out of nothing, unnecessary high voltage inclusive for we have packaged as women. And with all due respect, I respect women a lot. And me, Bishia Oba, I just listen to you and know say, oh yeah, high voltage lady, oh yeah, just a material lady, or you are somebody who wants to leave a legacy. That one I know you are important. Now and yet, have you seen me? Which restaurant should we meet? Sa nyoma no na ama and the Ghana form men and whom be some way Jimmy. They automatically see you as prostitutes. That is the problem. And so jantra for. But it is your hangout. It is what you do. It is how you present yourself. Into more than a high voltage woman. Today they can't go out with you people. So because they don't want to be pinned on you. They don't want anyone to say sa high voltage way mimi obama because obianim so high voltage petro gu ho. Say a show ha de betchini asakwa show ha. Ya show ha ni a show ha. Inti ya shishishishi was sport. And until today they are not even confident to sit with you in public to have a normal meeting. And there won't be any high voltage for we enter a public place and have a normal meeting because they are high voltage. Because what they represent is market. What they represent is way ekodi way kunu, way ni way kunu, way ni way kodaye. So their equation around them is all high voltage. But we need women with principle, women with substance, women who represent something, women who can sit with a man without anybody around in a restaurant and nobody will think say where there. And you people have failed to build that. You people have failed. You have failed to build that. In Memani be more Ghana, no, they take advantage of you people. Right now, what did you over 40? Munina my emre. Obian to me doggy 4 minutes. My uncle, my embre, and I'm on a num. In Bama, no for Viagra. But Mukra again say, Mutu we gran come off, Munina my emre, because Munina my then low voltage. My bomber was 48, 49, at the morning. Make up no chi do about oh because you people have become high voltage package materials. Now you people need to reflect. There are a lot of things you people can do to leave a legacy. There are a lot of things you people can do for men to see you and be scared. And you gonna need by no adentra because they're free pem koso nase. Why I say Egyptian toy now original. Only Bema Kofia, a choker then say on chain. Now, wait there, can I use your bathroom? 30 minutes now, show Utu who's a terminator. Where you wait, no washa, no way to make for a new say, no way to why, now why way. What a day one can say, what do you represent? Who you way now, why way, now would you pin way, now you pin way, now boys one, no you to make for a new say, now fair old sunny, now we way, a 2 young friend to me for Sanka, a 2 than a collection, and there, oh, body you to me for Sanka because why you yet one, why you 2 yen to me so to him. A 2 than a collection box, yen to me so to him. Into one more Terminator 10. Why in a bet to the YBB? Why in a bet to me the YBB will we say? Yeah, Persec, Chenoka Kribi Pe. Obunse ayana amanfo eniaje adentra because Persec near around. In fact, Mr. P, yesterday I think after the show we shared a video of Prempeh College jubilating when they heard or saw that Persec had exited the competition. I thought you guys were going to put it in our conversation today. So if you guys can find, I think it's in one of the links. If you can get that for me, it will be very, very important to use tonight. Yesterday said, yeah, preseki free muno. Now you can send me I say, oh, preseki free muno. A man for be jubilati. Now yeah kono ye pay school. And I want to tell you people something first. A time ana ye baby free mu and rano. Mr. Check from yesterday. Yes, I think it might be this guy. Check LMC. Me wafa aseba akoko boche inti Andra me minim se boche for no omabeng. Just say do sometime my do look akra my say omo soft to be say. But me na minim say presek ni ho a school I bet me about close to presek akra boche infantipem. I could enter because and say me agasa mo fa ase akọ ho school ho. Na some wafa asre wa beng. And we were friends, we were omo esuko bucha. They are very smart, you know. Inti na minim say presek eye quiz mu Manchester and I say quiz mu Madrid and Barca and I quiz mu eye team papa to say Ashgold. Say presek a free competition mu a headmasters ne kra ebebo ose amomuni age. Presek e free me wini. Me ka kire Ghana for say presek e be decided why no also wini say ni wa because he call international world quiz no. And it's na ma sa GSTS for and then it say GSTS for bufu. Kevin Taylor, do you know GSTS? Do you know the school was formed in 1909 and presek was formed in say Kotoko yet in 1935 Kotoko Nji Champions League asembe na waken. Mon kope baby koda na dipa nkodwene mo ho. Inti ade ande yetin da GSTS yetin da inti dey. Ah, munima grodi. Mu GSTS de dey na wo ho. Mo ko trans na dipa ndwene no ho. When you be a bit decide disco and answer or gas and yes, I don't know. Maybe call Presec. Can you come and do those things before me? So Presec the crop can want some yamude. Huh? Mo GSTS, why a bomb with TV so? Da ben your boy GSTS for Dino TV so your boy may we are seeing that here. Mon Bremo once in case Kevin Taylor, we love you, we thank you, we really appreciate you. Mo page babiti. At the end, no. One yen panu we are not over them saying who actually pa. Mo use of this romana. Huh? GSTS kakra mokoye be 26 years no bi abo GSTS din bibia mu da na monya Kevin Taylor me your order de na me ma betena ha bom din be 10 minutes ama mo air time a master ti page obeti mo ko busa akraka bolare mu pa chaw se me mbo mu din bolare mu pa chaw mo ko busa a coman omo wo inbox him de bia please mention our name school cry bia wo dwom akraka ye bia wo dwom a edwomfo tumi hyehyɛ nam omo hyehyɛ nam na ebro so na makɔ park bi o school ni inside Omo pam chow akraka. Kobusa Coleman ne Bularemo. They be almost text boga, we beg you, mention our name. Mention our name. Moteto na yabomu dia na I Kevin Taylor no that might be different. Check where I picked it from. There are a couple of them there. I think they are in sequence. Check. You might find one with a Ekrasi Prempe jubilating in there. So you see, it's more GSTS na manu tobe was social media Kevin Taylor on him time yet GSTS into the end. Yeti ache into the end, dear na maji. A dear record nam war. Mombrem was one tina foam. We are making some and I am Yama. Master Somosuka Kakra, fine, my idea, mobiti per second, it's fine. Yeah, international engineers muntina on Amunya Bibi, Mopeje, and Kevin Taylor said, GSTS, I am dear, and my dear, a dear record nam war. Dear record nam war. A dear record na GSTS mua, Momani Pound Toro. Ya come when you can great Montiasia. Attentive for a come when you not shit for. Shut up, GSTS. Now, Mamma come as seven. I grow, Mamma funny serious, Major Facebook Matemo. GSTS for we are nice guys. Yen in himself, Moana Muyadi or technical skills, Namoko GSTS in him. You feel him, where I grow, Mamma found a personal, and I can tell a cassette here, you create demonstration. More per reason behind demonstration, Monco per reason, Mamma from bear demonstration. GSTS for we didn't need the IMA. But my mom credit in the Endra. A dear hope prayer no. Now, mommy and cat and the dear and Debiana may catch a Ghana for say. Your school, your association, and your group of boys. And your group of boys who are intoxicated in so many things. Presec is a boys' school. Christian gentlemen. We have been groomed to accept defeat. We are champions and we've been champions for long. So when somebody beats Presec, what we do is we give you the credit, we move on. But there are times they say, "Wa bong, unim bibia." Na when we say Presec, international, quiz mu na say we tia break kakra na GSTS for ye wini a bra once na show tokrom na meka a disco for headmaster ewa disco inta awankasa infer headmaster ewa disco wa awankasa etwei awankasa infer me ya ame anka me ya awanka ma resignation letter ato ho a disco headmaster awankasa ankasa tena fom na busa ho de dem ntare a wo hyei dem adzi a wo hyei dem zebra ntare what did you cap dem adzi a mbofra be wo hye why the zebra why the car zebra crossing dem antare wo hye what did you cap e kon last year na ebesere kon kan wo kodu nkan nsɛmhu ne wɔkɔdzi ne wɔn kan wɔntuma afa biribi ama ɛnna so biom adisco wasare wakɔre wɔte wɔn kurom ma ware na etadisco our headmaster etadisco ɔyɛ matron so ɔtadisco teachers a wɔwɔ disco into wɔn nyina wɔn tumi mfa wɔn resignation letter ma yɛn hu dɛ wɔn kasa na wabɔn intadza a osi no ɔnyɛ wɔn yaw ɔnyɛ wɔ fer na wahyehyɛ ntare wahyehyɛ ntare dɛ wɔyɛ adwuma wɔ akɔ safari a wɔka mpɔnkɔ do zebra crossing fo wɔrekɔgye cap enyimɔde the cap owedwa hey Kevin Taylor is speaking against our headmaster frigiro go what I'm Jimmy now Kevin Taylor is speaking against your headmaster Akraka is still in the contest. I don't know come home. Akraka. Now Akraka there's so many prempepe. Akraka. Mopa munja mamunko finals. Day near bear finals. No mega so munye. Akraka they say ni momo. Akraka de munja mo bianca mwasem. Accra Academy. Bolari Accra Academy. Koma Accra Academy ya sanko fona ye jina trotro jina omu school ni no. Accra Academy munja omu de mamu ko masem. Accra. Messi day of omu qualify crocodile finals anopa na omu tro so omu nye. Ye ni momu true ones. Ye ntina fa akon. Accra omu bibi afre no eye inconsistent disorder. Omu tumi ntina baako. Omu tina se peno maso no mako use of free gym no mo pie no makoto more no mo pie no makoto mane. Omu inconsistent disorder. Omu no Accra Academy tumi ntina fa akon. 5 hours say oh ya quiz e wini Accra. Oza bi bobo school de me mo Accra di Accra. Inconsistent disorder no mo. Inti yenka adisco for but I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you Mr. S. Enra and I mean who say Presec is a big school. The mommy who say Presec is a big school in the say time at Presec a losing, you know. Schools need be brave were happy. In fact, I was disturbed because another senior high school. Now when we say senior high school be a losing in a contest 39-38. And yet embarrassing. And yet like and yet humiliating. And yet contest and a school bako akonya 38 and akonya 39 and yes bako eco world championship into 38-9 onko and twaso. What is the big deal? And we try dancing crying 2025 young boy we try dancing crying. Now Presec is out, man. GSTS, young boy at 25, the year 2025. We try dancing crying. And they are prempers for any aji. Yenina competition they call. Then and then I also say competition in schools in the against Presec. Oh, premper for baby, I'm tia puni ho. On my back, Cape Coast, Central Region, I've been where would a man for walk up? Mobile si bia asochini bu waves no current no e dey measurement no omo de ntuma emu kankan jubility adaya Presec. This is what we are talking about. But I want to say a big thank you to these young men. Omo ye Butche young men. In fact, Butche for Osha points now mo build here na. Clearly, Emma who said the difference between Butche and a prempe and a disco no odum say gab ne wa. There's no way also prempe and now a disco ejina baby abuchewo. They need to make sure baby on behu boche biano also mama must have respect because boche mama said they are not a school. Only a group of vagabonds that have been kept on campus. Because Osha 64-40 and etikro ko jina on say ejimi form ye nunu asie ho. It is difficult for even one to get 41 and one to get 40. The credit to Bocheno, when your friend say humiliation, authority, almost strength. How much say yenimadie, and yes, yenimadie keke, yenimadie pa. Inti oshe gab na, and ye gab ketwa, humiliated premper for, Oma ma Ghana for atias prempe ye kurase school. Oma ma Ghana for atias a disco. Sebio wi sam na ye omo enye adesua bi na obusia. We gu wenyi mase. A disco headmaster, you need to resign. Prempe headmaster on table of me pese me ha me home. So you can see clearly, and I would like to say a great congratulations to these two young men. Very fantastic. Preseke ja your captain's band no e ama aboche this year. And omungu ye nimase because point omunya in 64 no near point in the omo. Enti sibia ye train boche no. They were Presek. We have been able to train these guys. Also, boche last 2 years, they were learning from us. Amoba closer, we told them say they need confidence. They need to build it. They need to learn the basics. They need to be gentle. They need to be focused. And Presek, these young men, they have stepped in and Dioma and say, Omo to me, actually say, boche omusian ye. The way we told them to compose themselves. The composure is the same. These young men are representing Benjamin and Ahmed. These are two wonderful guys. Blessing quiz no blessing we are the godfathers. We have been winning this for years. And in fact, but 3 more years. But it is always good when you see the young ones picking up. I would like to say that these young men, we need to applaud them. We need to encourage them. They are wearing our shoes. And it is only focused the better Magic Championship way because qualifying to the next stage, you need to understand that you are in the shoes of Presek and it's a big shoe. Presek is a big school. Presek is Presek Legon, sorry. Presek Legon is a big school. And Presek keke. Yo odogon of Presek. Any more modi omo yo. Inti Presek Legon na. My imagine some mobile fiti omu shoes muno. You need to be very resolute, concentrate, focus, be straightforward. Just you will win it. Yani training mo. And the we want to say you have really done well. In fact, the MTN say Buche headmaster the Fred Presek headmaster Ndra Ekachen say he's really appreciative of the guidance and the kind of assistance they give them by helping them understand what this quiz is all about. Buche headmaster, he had no idea about this kind of contest. In fact, onankasa odi omonangwa na wada. Inti for some time now, the headmaster and the friend say, you know something, we are preparing to go to the World Championship. And that we think, Buche, if they concentrate. So we've been helping them. In Tendrano, one good thing the Buche headmaster did was he as a responsible parent and also a responsible headmaster, he actually called our headmaster, a Presek headmaster, and say he really appreciates the help we have given them, the psychological help, and the spiritual help. Oba senior high school, Oba SU, Scripture Union, a Presek, your buttons, Bibia. So we are blessing these people. We are not saying automatically they win, but Yamamo blessing it there. It's left to you guys to put some effort in it more to win it. And he said, Boche to me win ya blessings in Tinama Boche, it me winning. Now, Sanko for way. Un my dear Omkoyango area. Time do na Boche 40 bars refreshing up. Try to touch on small things quickly to go and do that damage. Unim a disco for ye. Unim de na disco for ye. Time do na enkwara monko na adia motion wo school no monko ka na ehun se ma ben na school na moto na enya nkwase aduane na mudi no. Do you know what they were doing? This was what at disco they were doing. And you that had disco head, you should be ashamed of yourself. I wonder if all the teachers who brought a disco, you should be ashamed of yourselves. I will come to Ghana very soon and come to that school. Why? There's a time I do see him called Red Demo and a contest, and music. The young man is a wonderful young man, wonderful voice. I really appreciate. Ne didn't know what cash at Tadi because no Tadi na portfolio. I didn't know was hono. Must say we are pan wash my Tadi. Boy, now a wonderful, such a nice guy. He needs to follow his dream, his talent, and I support him. Wonderful voice. And maybe so, Otaki not what the pan washes mana. Or that why you to wash ho Iba Azina na wash asmo. Adisco R. Kelly. Adisco R. Kelly. And there's a man in the I did a canyon to love you more. And you do your idea, I'll give it to you. But no homo, I beg you, where the case can be blow, no homo. Now, I didn't necessarily was hono. Now, R. Kelly, a disco, R. Kelly, no, and it makes me like, yeah, quiz with them. And then entertainment today. Time news, I disco for more hips. Hey, Berman, when your hips them, and also young, and the way you didn't them. Hey, now the near your crop say, competition, because now. But we echo omotono na emema no sa so gu abontene omo prayer warriors no aba si vo papa ma ewrade nya sa boys we sa esu for boys we ya kwenta kwa pemo pema no won do ye this is a war in the name ya quiz no wo dem ho onko for the zua de omo antena campus headmaster amwa school na ewe ugina abontene Omuna wo dim say it is war. Woni wan na ekọ war. Adwene ye adwuma wo se war. Sa SU form ya mama pe mo pe ma no. Sankofo no. Omuma potential, omukro mo potential ultimate ni madi nkomo no. Omutumi bra wase. Bika bibia oni omko ntako. Na oni sa SU fo ekonante a. Utumi hu machines. But omutumi do musunsuma bra wase. Every say omekire wo say, te say obakra wo chia din sem kra ka hello kra ya wo ya. Te say engineer na boys school sa go way sa SU4 me dangerous we mu sa SU4 no enya disco for nko awo sa go for gina bontin this is war e kalabala skendi yabo bebebe tanyim that's tanyim sa nko for no monko na monko support mumusa monko for say mosua de we chance what ashe da wazi abegina aya won hu de wo ye adwuma wo akọ safari wo kampon kodo munsua de adisco omuni sa prayer warrior for we omuno kontakwa so kontakwa ma menka bibi nchiro bogus na mo we dey training kakrebi bogus no mo kontakwa ma mo ne SU for nante SU boys no omo chochro numbers asho mo botom. Itomu share girls now. Oh, where are you? So we are from gay. So okay. So you are part of the gay SUC, yes. Oh, then what's your number? No one other shedding same. Won't we? What do you say? Bibi koso. Sanko for minimum. See, and in the time I need a contact code near him the echo. It's any qua. My fit, madam for Imano money. Yani you are aggressive na ide call because me born am born the moya de me kara mo kor moya de sa e wa kana nyina ko hyebu no ni nyina moya de but ye nim de e ko ye kwakoye mamo ma SU for discourage mo confidence so oni oba be kasa e won the start and the building of your confidence men ko ye ma asem ni obi koda but also how the build confidence SU for be cool confidence men yo mo nante uko school na no makonante na se mo pie na mo program bia intercore entertainment chon hu free SU for no ho no ma mo bo no message botom unim sa go for no me nko for ni omo me say SU for no young boys muntwum hu free SU for no mu pia bontina muntwum hu free omo mo ba school a na mo ni omo ye fine omo chocho no man kiti and omo WhatsApp number and the show botom omo share manom the show mun say oh we will see you wo de onemu jimi sa no lie into kwa you aggressive. From wadjini, be focused. Point and kill. Sana also for wadjini. Time I in your school now you're caught into qua. The way team you point and kill. You point and you attack. You don't sit and wait for somebody to lead you. Point and attack. Into the moi, fine boy. Some of the mom school uniform ready up panel. Mom for first year for uniform then call. Because and then they draw womb. More seniors one more second year no I'm on tired in your panel. Mon jam quarana de na monje na mo for the panama quarano. Now would the drum mirum na nya fe into uko nyina no ya aggressive point and kill into na mu nyina oh hwehwe can we tell about that Friday now we be say oh Kevin esi an say enye ayi enya disco guan de lose here yes enya disco guan enya disco we mu de enka o masemo we mu prempe uko kan ye be say wakodi na natam omu jimi kwa na wotia omu be say hey what did na natam and na wakasi tia prempe e ho na kofo koye sa school ni de oba mu a sibia ye te no nti enka o masem omu de omu ti binim a omu ntina binim prempe kuma prempe courage de enka o masem o uko bie wa no koka o masem omu ka so de otumfo atam nti omu de omu ntina mu jimi mu de obeka bia omu nte prempe for we anything I make come in seminar me advice you omo me nka bibia nkyere omo minim se ne omo tie me betu omo fu sesi ape o kyerɛ medane no ai Kevin Taylor we di otumfo atam we di asantefo atam munja omo mu de munja omo oka so munsua brofo a we di otumfo atam oka so omo nkyerɛ so me krachefo a we di otumfo atam omo de yentu omo fu.
Please 24 is right answer.
OSP also invited Sir Akabeneza way. OSP also Akabeneza also chiro to na no. OSP na so kan kure. It is here no. Eche Yoko omo fra Akabeneza way. Na omo to na no because sa like we. Nyoma na o ye he. Se bro ni bishop because so prempe is a good school. Ade na sa Akabeneza way eye Ghana. Or yes last sa ka say me or your passport am me ba Ghana. He. Sa Akabeneza wo se Yoko for friend no. Because ade oye we no bro ni bi wa brochire ni be Ghana ni bi ti abroche se mpese me de me ba ko school Ghana me de ne ko school na okohu we so prempe for aben ade no ye na dangerous o enti Yoko for mon frɛ no montimi ma Akabeneza like ntimi ye sa anyama we just like say o de prempe to he na wo head that quiz master not I say he o sha ade ni ya ade na nkofo no ye dangerous o prempe abon ade we enye omo a
man